Give me a second. Oh my god. Ba-da-dum bum. Ba-ba-bum bum. Ba-ba-bum ba-ba-bum. Hello, cadet. Hello, how's it going? How's it going? I kind of bet that a lot of people are not like people who are usually watching me throughout the day are like not expecting me to end streams so quickly anymore. But I'm kind of glad. Honestly, it's kind of like a lot of stress off my back or something like that. Like it feels much more easier now. Sure, I lose like time to like stream and whatnot, but then I'm thinking about it realistically. I'm like, oh, well, technically, this gives me more time to like do other stuff. But at the same time, it's like, oh well, catch up stream time and whatnot. But at the same time, I just like to get a few things done in a single stream. But okay, hold on. I forgot to ping everyone. This is just a pre-setup of everything. No, not YouTube. I actually posted a stream of YouTube alerts. Whoopsies. Let me fix that. Whoopsie daisies. There we go. I did not mean to do that. I fixed it. I did it. There we go. Trying to still make sure everything else is still working nice and tightly. My ass is itchy, man. 1 second. Boink. There we go. Now it's all good looking. Is it? Is it all good looking? Let me see here. Let me see here. Everything nice and good? Well, I'm looking very hot and sexy, so yes, I assume everything's nice and good looking. Holy shit. I like how yesterday it was like, you know what's silly is that as soon as like yesterday, the chat was like nice and active and everything, right? And then as soon as I finished like the Warframe quest, I noticed how like, you know, the chat immediately like just died off and everything. And I was like, you know what? If everyone's gone now, I can just end the stream. I'm not gonna keep streaming. I can just end it. Because everyone's just here in the beginning, but then like what, hours later, I think that's when some people start going to sleep or whatever, because once again, time zones and such. So I'm like, I don't need to keep this shit up. I don't need to keep this shit up. I can just leave. I can just go like make a short real quick and all that other stuff. Simple as that, man. But yeah, as of recently, I'm also gonna be looking at a video right now. Where's it at? Where's it at? Because once again, I left like stream reaction stuff on the side for now. So I'm gonna look at that. There was this one video that I saw that's called Rent a Hitman. We haven't watched this before, so I thought, you know what? Why not watch this for this stream and whatnot? Because I've been a little curious about that. Hi, Jinx. 𝗔𝗥𝗘, how's it going? What is that? What is that? Hi, Fume. How's it going? Oh, damn. Everyone just stepped in all at once. Jesus. How you guys doing? How's you guys' day? Oh, yeah, Fume. I've been looking at that, Let me need that hitman. Not gonna... For who? For who? I am fishing golden. How's it going? Are you from Africa? What do you mean am I from Africa? I'm not black. Well, technically I am black, but why the fuck are you even asking that? From Africa. I'm sub. Thank you for the sub, golden. Sorry, what was I saying? Fucking... Which I forgot what I was gonna say. Fume. Fume. There was that loading screen that you made of me. And I was thinking, you know what? Since the new starting soon screen is getting a little old, why not just use that one now? The one that you made. Nega. Don't say the funny words on YouTube chat. Don't make me push any buttons. How's it going, Bailey? Hey, my cousin's dog is named Bailey. She's a bitch. She's a bitch and a half. You guys have no idea, but it's a golden retriever. So golden retrievers are like so crazy. No, okay, actually no. Can I just talk about my cousin's dog for a second? She, like, my cousin's dog is a golden retriever, and every time she sees me, she just like smiles because she knows I'll scratch her back for a whole 30 minutes. And don't get me wrong, I am a dog person, so like every time I see a dog, I will fucking pet the shit out of that dog and I'll play around with it. So, and not to mention, I'll even like take it out on a walk and everything. My grandma has teeth like you. Huh? Man! I got sharp jaws. The fuck are you going on about? I don't even got any sharp teeth and whatnot. I mean, sure, you got my whole mouth or whatever that's got like sharp teeth and all that shit. But for the record, at least they look better than hers. Okay? You don't want to start comparing. You don't want to start comparing to these canines, okay? Bitches love these canines. Don't you dare. But fucking hell. Yeah, no. If you can send that loading screen you have over to me for a moment, and like I'll probably change it to like the new starting soon screen, because we could use a change and whatnot. I have hemorrhoids. I don't know what the fuck that means. But right now, as I was saying, we're gonna watch a video that, once again, we haven't reacted to a video in so fucking long, but we're gonna watch one. And this one's called 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤. It was recommended by Even. So I was like, okay, fuck it, let's give it a shot, because I have not seen something in a hot while. I haven't really sat back and enjoyed any videos on YouTube. I'm gonna be fairly honest. I've been like mainly distracted by either some games or some other stuff. So it's actually kind of nice to sit back and actually watch something after. Oh, no, wrong screen. It's actually nice to sit back and just watch something after a really long while. That's you on the Epstein files. I see a 12-year-old behind the screen. That's what I fucking see. But anyway, where is it? Window capture. There we go. There we go. Jesus Christ. Now, once again, if you guys want to see a full screen and whatnot, if you're on YouTube, you have to go to Twitch to see the shit. So if you contact me, I don't understand. Oh no, I basically said, remember that loading screen you made of me? If you possibly can you just resend it to me? So, because I might actually just change it to our new loading screen and whatnot. Because we need some new stuff, man. The new one's getting old. The new one's getting old. But yeah, it was this video right here you guys wanted me to watch, which is... Hold on. So what's the video called? How 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤.com fooled people to jail. Okay. Let me get my emphasis on this already. Who the fuck thought, oh my god, there's a website that lets me rent a hitman? Who the fuck thought this was legal in the first place? Anyone who signed up for this, who the fuck thought this was legal in the first place?
𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤.com.
𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤.com.
𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤.com. 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤.com.
I'm the webmaster of 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤.com.
When?
She's 18. She went on a website to hire a hitman.
This website is nothing more than a parody, but it did put a bunch of people behind bars.
Jesus,
The
you're not a
question
demon?
is
Well, thank you for pointing out the
how?
obvious.
Before we get
is
started,
how.
I just wanted to shout out Wavy Webster about her passport. Although
Okay.
she was stuck in a foreign email from a stranger. The person in question was a British woman named Helen, who was located in Canada,
Oh my
stranded
God.
without her passport. Although she was stuck in a foreign country with no way to get back home.
Can I just point out that this was probably a website? You know what? Let me do some like quick research on my phone real quick. When the fuck did this shit release? When did Rent a Hitman release? When did Rent a Hitman release? When did it release? 2005. So this was around the age where people weren't really aware of what the internet could do to you. Hi Amanda, how's it going? So basically, I think this was just a bunch of teenagers or old people that were like going on this website, and they weren't really thinking twice about what consequences the internet could have. Which, by the way, we've all kind of fell a victim to that. we've all became a victim of the internet at some point, and we all learned what the internet's like.
She didn't ask for help,
but these people
because
kind of
she
had
a
it the
different
unfortunate
goal in
way.
mind. She wanted her family members back home, out of the picture, gone. Helen found the website
Why?
rentahitman.com and took the URL for what it was. Her request: she
Rent
wanted
escorts
to
too?
rent a hitman. In her email, she
Well,
requested
escort-
the
if you want an
services of a
escort,
hitman
you
to take
rent
out
security.
3 of her family members in the
That's called
UK, and
security.
claimed that her family screwed her out of her inheritance, and now
Okay.
she wanted revenge. But Bob, the owner of the
Wow,
site, didn't
okay.
respond. He had no idea if this woman was actually serious about all this, or if this was just another one of the prank emails he was so used to opening. But Helen
Oh my
wasn't giving up
God.
so soon. She asked again, and this time she sent Bob all of the personal information of those family members, including their full names
Jesus
and addresses.
fucking
So
Christ.
Bob took this as a sign to take action. He sent her a reply
Can I rent a
back.
girl
"You
hitman
still
to my
require
house?"
our assistance? We can place you in contact with
Actually-
a field operative. Helen thought that this was it.
Actually, fun facts, there are websites like this that exist. Not Rent a Hitman, but there's like actually lots of crazy sites. One of the there's legit websites that lets you rent a girlfriend. I'm not joking you. You can rent a girlfriend or a boyfriend. There's also websites like there was this one that got popular around last year where it was literally renting it was like for women. It was to rent a very muscular guy to basically hug you and cuddle you. And there was a lot of women paying for that, believe it or not. So once again, there's that. You'd be surprised how many crazy websites there are that like basically let you rent the weirdest shit ever known to man. And once again, these websites kind of just feed on your loneliness, which is hilarious. Hi, Father. How's it
Her
going?
wishes were finally coming true. She was getting a field operative on the job, a real trained professional. But what she didn't know was
Jesus
this
Christ.
was not a hitman. In fact, the operative on the other end of the line was the law itself. And just
Of
days
course.
later, Helen was locked up because Rent a
What were
Hitman
you
wasn't real.
expecting?
It's nothing more than a spoof. And Bob didn't assign a hitman to the case, but rather the police. What is
Wow.
Rent a Hitman? Established in 2005, Rent a Hitman was a
Okay,
website meant to give
2005,
people
like it
easy
said in the
access to
website.
contract assassins without having to use the dark web. With an easy to navigate
Okay, for those of you who probably missed out on this era, I did used to be a dark web surfer, and I've seen lots of messed up stuff. You, by all means, do not want to go on the dark web. Do not, because I went on a dark web on an old ass laptop, never went on it again. You do not want to see the shit, the most disgusting, horrid shit you could see on the dark web, especially like if you like saw a link there or anything. Just do not touch anything. Hi, Mateo, how's it going? So, by all means, never ever look it
website,
up.
customer testimonials, and
Never
even
look
a
into it,
careers
basically.
page. It seems like Rent a Hitman has taken an unconventional business model and transformed it into a real service. But what some unsuspecting people don't know is that all the information on the website is a lie, or rather a parody. Rent a Hitman was not an actual hitman service. In fact, if you take a deeper look at the site, you can probably tell that none of this was meant to be taken seriously.
There's several red flags on the website.
Why? If you were to plan a murder or an assassination, there's like you'd have to go through tons of precautions. Let's be honest, right? Like I'm not saying I would do it, but you know what I mean. If I wanted to go murder someone, I'd be super goddamn careful and sneaky with it, right? But why? Why go on a website that might possibly require your information and shit if you want to even rent one in the first place, right? I mean, doesn't everyone know that you don't even like what? Like, don't people learn lessons from Breaking Bad? You know, submit your shit on the internet. Everyone does shit by word to word, mouth to mouth. And they don't fucking use the internet or let their information leak. Like, has no one learned from that? I don't think Breaking Bad was out during the time. Breaking Bad came out like around the 2010s, so somewhere around there. But still, it's like
There's a banner
Oh my
that
god.
opens up
I actually never played the
a new
Hitman
browser
games.
window for
I
the
wasn't
Internet
really too
Crime
interested in
Complaint
them.
Center that's run by the FBI.
On the front page, the site claims to be compliant with HIPAA, or Hitman Information Privacy and Protection Act of 1964, which, if you look it up, is definitely not what HIPAA stands for. The real origin of the website dates back to February 5th, 2005.
Even I would have been fucking confused. I'd be like, wait, it's legal to hire someone to kill someone? Isn't that called the military or something?
Bob Inez bought the domain for just $9.20. He and his friends were working on an IT training program.
And it was a play on words.
Actually,
Rent
no,
as
not
in
really.
hire us. Hit as in web hit. Visitor, traffic, analytics.
The team carried out hits on the online security measures of other companies, so they decided to call themselves Hitmen, which led to the infamous Rent a Hitman. After the program was completed, Bob ended up keeping the domain in hopes of selling it in the future. But when no one wanted to buy it, Bob decided to just repurpose the site into a joke Hitman service to go with the name. He even opened up a form on the site for people to submit their inquiries, comments, and requests. For years, Bob left
that's the shit I was talking about right there. If you see this, this is a fucking bait. This is where you should have considered that this was a bait to begin with. Why would you submit your information if you're literally trying to hire someone to kill someone? Like, did that not process through anyone's brains? I mean, it probably did, but then there was just the unfortunate people that didn't even use their brains to begin with. Like, come the fuck on.
For years, Bob left the site running without ever touching it again.
But once again, this isn't in 2005. This is in 2005. Not many people were smart with the internet.
Emails to the associated email address. Others weren't as good as taking the hint and sent in real inquiries about hiring a hitman. Bob ended up receiving dozens of actual hitman
You
requests.
never submit your information to a non-verified website or anything like that nowadays,
desperate to find someone
because your
to get the
information
job
is
done.
never
It got
safe.
to a point where Bob was genuinely concerned about
Even
the
though with like
well-being of
Google
some
and
of
shit, your
these
information is never
targets.
Bob
safe.
Inez showed us his pages.
I mean, how do you think scam callers end up finding your number, right?
This is just a lot of solicitations from people around the world.
He decided to take action and prevent anything bad from happening to these people. That's why he started cooperating with law enforcement to ensure that anyone sending in an actual hitman request would get dealt with accordingly. He started keeping track of people's information, even sending fake emails back to them to try and help the police.
Wouldn't the smart move to be just take down the website entirely? Wouldn't that have been the smart move to avoid all of these hitmen hirings or whatever? Because let's think about it, right? Like the temptation for someone to hire a hitman in the first place wouldn't have been there. Why didn't he just take it down? Did he just want to catch criminals to prevent them from doing something in the future? Like this is something a little confusing now at this point. If a guy just made this as a quote unquote parody that turns out it's attracting actual psychopaths. So now it's a little confusing here.
It said that the site has prevented over 150 possible hits from actually happening. Bob constantly monitors the site's associated inbox.
150. And what was that in the span of a fucking few months or something? I don't know.
To make sure that anything that
I don't even know what the hell
any red flags
I don't even know what the hell that is.
Reported to the authorities.
How do you describe yourself?
Cyber Crusader is, yeah, I'm the webmaster.
Cyber Crusader is such a fucking name you'd see as a fucking Xbox, user and all that shit.
And while most people by this point have realized that Rent a Hitman is nothing more than a gimmick, some people still try to use the site as a legitimate service. One of them being Xandra Ellis,
the
fake assassin. Before we talk about Xandra, I want to thank this video sponsor, War Thunder. War Thunder is a vehicle.
War Thunder. Okay, I swear to fucking God. Every time I fucking saw War Thunder, I tried to play this game once. It fucking failed. I couldn't drive anything worth a fucking shit. The first time I even jumped on a fucking plane, it fucking got crashed. It crashed. I crashed it. I fucking crashed it because I couldn't do shit. Oh my God. I couldn't even fly a plane worth jack shit. As soon as I took off, I just crashed immediately. Jesus Christ. What is this? There we go.
That MMO game with over 2,500 tanks, planes,
people making
helicopters,
content
and
as
ships
educational.
from early 20th century.
I make whatever content I choose to make.
Only
Simple
for
as
a
that,
limited
man.
time. On June 30th and on June 30th, 2018, Bob received a service request from a woman named Jasmine Brown. In her message, Jasmine requested the help of a hitman to get rid of a woman whom she named BH. In the request, she also attached BH's personal information and social media handles to help aid the mission. Although the name on the form was Jasmine Brown, Bob was quick to realize that this name was nothing more than a cover-up name. That's because the email address and phone number used were associated with someone with a completely different profile. Someone named Xandra Ellis. In her request, Xandra, aka Jasmine Brown, claimed that BH had been trying to harm her, so she wanted to catch her blindsided by striking first, which is why she wanted to enlist the help of a professional, one that could get rid of BH once and for all. Realizing that Xandra had every intent to go through with this, Bob took on a fake name himself and got
I can understand a mother's instinct to protect her child and her family, but like it makes no sense. Good you, I'm just reacting to a video called people falling for a trap called Rent a Hitman. It doesn't make any sense to really just tell a hitman this person tried to harm my family and provide no evidence, because like, as for the hitman, they could possibly risk killing an innocent if there's no evidence, right? But at the same time, it's like, okay, if this person's trying to harm your family, then just call the police, right? So it's, once again, I feel like people didn't really think straight when it came to like this crap, right? Like, once again, I don't understand how people really were on the internet back in this age, because once again, the internet was still kind of fresh to a lot of people. But like that almost don't add up. That's just a woman that's a psychopath at that point.
Pretending to be a hitman named BI, Bob replied to her message. First, he asked the woman why she called herself Jasmine Brown, since the email that she used was connected to the name Xandra Ellis. Xandra was prepared for this question. She told Bob that the email that she was using was a fake name to protect her real identity. While Bob didn't believe this, he played along. He handed the reins over to the FBI, who assigned an agent to go undercover and catch Xandra red-handed. The FBI agent took on the role of Ace, a fake hitman at the Rent a Hitman service. He then contacted Xandra via text message asking if she was still interested in the services she had requested online. Almost immediately, she replied. Xandra was definitely still interested, but the only issue with her was the price. The FBI agent, posing as Ace, informed her that it would be $1,000 for the job, with a $100 upfront payment to seal the deal. This was something she could do, and she even negotiated with the FBI agent Ace to pay the rest in $250 installments.
Okay, $1,000 for an assassination. It's kind of interesting, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't want to like. There's no point to dig into this, but let's try to imagine it. Right, you're charging $1,000 to kill someone. I would charge more. You want to know why? I don't mean to sound like a psychopath, but when you kill someone, you need to start you need to then prepare cleanup. You need to get rid of the evidence, like cleaner cost and all that kinds of shit. So you would charge more than 1,000. You would, because killing someone and then hiding the evidence in the body would actually take so much. Why do I know this? Because let's just say I've learned too much on the internet. So what's the entire point? Someone trying to hurt her family? Am I getting that right? Yeah, basically. And she's hiring a hitman to get rid of this person, which is hilarious. She didn't resort to anything else. Either it's a psychopath or something else. I don't know. I guess maybe we might find out a little further in.
Time at a local Waffle House in New Orleans for Xandra to give the down payment. But while Xandra was over the moon that she was finally going to get rid of BH, the victim, what she didn't know was she would end up walking right into her own downfall. A few days later, on July 6th, 2018,
to get a bit overkill to get Agent 47
Waffle House with an unexpected guest. Xandra had brought her own kid
it
to
makes
a
no
meeting
sense
with
at all.
Supposed hitman. She spotted Ace
Her
sitting in a
own
booth at
kid?
the restaurant, and she sat down next to him, ready to hand off the cash. But Ace came prepared. Without Xandra knowing, he stashed a recording device on him and picked up their entire conversation to collect it as evidence. During the conversation, the FBI agent was quickly able to find out Xandra's motivations for the job. Turns out that both BH and Xandra had kids with the same guy. This already tense relationship got even worse after the
It's over jealousy. It's over jealousy. Okay, fun fact I'm about to teach you folks, especially you, Limb. Women are massive killers over. Okay, so if you're a guy with a girl and she has an ex-boyfriend or something like that, you're not gonna kill her ex-boyfriend, right? You're not, because if your girl ends up leaving you over your ex, fuck her, right? Who cares? Who cares? You kind of just move on and whatnot, right? But a woman, if a woman sees another woman after her man, she goes murder mode. It's an instinct. It's an instinct. I learned this. I even learned this with my friend Jinx, because I've seen her get obsessed over, like, no, not just Jinx, but my two friends. My both friends, Jinx and Mori. Mori has an obsession over some fictional characters, and when I tell her that other girls also like that fictional character, she gets ready to kill them. I don't know why. It's almost like it's kind of some kind of widow shit. I don't understand it. And the same thing goes for Jinx. She'll kill anyone who attempts to go for her, man. So it's something like that. It's just an instinct with women. So by all means, never cheat on her or anything like that, because she might kill you. You also might deserve it if you did cheat on her. Anyway, would you say Pepsi or Coke? You know what? I'll let you decide. Which one should I get? Pepsi or Coke? Which one? I have both. I have both in the fridge. Take your pick. Yandere Shalert. That's majority of women. You'd be surprised. A great majority of women have that Yandere thing. Let's see here. Which one? Which one? You know what? Before I even bother grabbing a Coke, okay, understandable. I was about to say before I even get a soda. I just had a big glug of water, because you know, I'd rather not kill my kidneys, but yeah. Ooh, okay, I got a Coke.
Two started an intense feud on
Still,
social
that is
media,
so fucking
which caused
stupidly
Xandra's
insane.
hatred for the woman to get so strong that she wanted to hire a contract assassin. Xandra claimed that the other woman, BH, had been making threats against her and her unborn child, and that by doing this, she was going to keep her family safe. This led to the FBI agent asking if she had anything else to protect herself with, to which Xandra replied, "Always strapped." This, of course, was also captured in the recording. It didn't take long for the agent to gather enough evidence to put Xandra behind bars. And when he had finally heard enough, he began the arrest. He cuffed Xandra to the table just moments before she was about to leave the Waffle House. But while Xandra used the site as it was originally intended, others don't just see Rent a Hitman as a service, but rather a possible employer. I want to be a hitman. The job market can be tough, especially for those coming out of military service. But rather than adjusting to an office job or trying something new, this ex-Tennessee Air National Guardsman decided to pursue a job more suited to his talents.
Okay. This, I'm gonna be fairly fucking honest, is entirely reasonable. It may sound so fucked up to say, but I can understand the perspective of being desperate for a job and to take such a crazy extreme measure. Wait, what kind of gun? I hope it's a 45 or a 9mm. I wouldn't know. I guess we're never gonna find out.
Particularly his
Believe it or not, I don't really
skills.
know too much about
February
guns.
2023, Josiah
I'm not really a gun
Ernesto
guy.
Garcia,
I'm more
like
into
so many
the
others,
medieval
went
stuff.
on Rent a Hitman to send in an inquiry. Rather than asking for the usual services, he did something that no one had done on the site before.
According to the criminal complaint, in early February, Garcia submitted a resume and identification documents saying he was, quote, an expert marksman and earned the
Reaper.
nickname Reaper.
Instead of wanting to hire a hitman, he wanted to be hired as one instead. After leaving the military, Josiah was in desperate need of money since his family was struggling. He and his partner were about to become parents, and they needed extra cash to support the child. Josiah thought that becoming a hitman would be the perfect profession for.
Honestly, once again, this is what I would like to call fatherly instinct, because a man will almost do anything to protect and provide for his family. So this, once again, his desperate measure is entirely understandable. Reaper, I hardly knew her.
For him, seeing as he'd had plenty of marksmanship experience during his military days. In his inquiry, Josiah talked about his time in the Air National Guard as an airman first class, and how all that he learned could be applied to his future as a hitman. After his initial message received no reply, Josiah reached out again. This time, Bob couldn't ignore it.
I'm looking for a job that pays well related to my military experience, shooting and the marked target.
Oh my god.
So I can support
nice,
my
how's it
kid
going?
on the way. Adding, put me in, coach.
How's it
It was
going?
clear that Josiah had every intention of wanting to
we're
be
watching
hired.
we're watching
knew
Rent a
he had to pass this
Hitman.
information along to the authorities. Bob, under the guidance of the FBI, pretended to be a recruiter and messaged Josiah back.
Oh my god, wow, they were just after as many people as they could. Oh my god. Why is it AI? Is it AI? I don't fucking know if this is AI. I don't fucking know.
The two then went back and forth in a conversation, with Josiah incriminating himself more and more with every reply. Josiah laid it out to Bob, telling him that he'd been looking into this career path for a while now, since it was good money, and he needed that support for himself and his family, especially
actually, technically, I think it's only good money if,
Bob that
depending how
each hit job
if this was a real contract. Who the fuck's acting like a pure child? Yo, this is like cool thing called like put user in timeout for like 30 minutes anyway. Each job was 5,000. Each job was 5 fucking thousand. Who's that child that just goes like breastfeed me? Actually, no. Why did I even time them now? Just fucking ban him. Oh my god, but still. Mono, can I ask what should have been recorded? The video we're watching right now? What do you mean I'm recording the whole thing? I'm recording the whole thing, but once again, the 5,000 per individual is actually fucking crazy. Per fucking individual is actually fucking crazy. Because that means if you, let's just say, assassinated one person per day. Someone do the math. Sorry, I'm a little, excuse me. I'm a little stupid. Let's do that. I got a calculator right here. So every month is about 30 days. 5,000 times 30. You'd be making 150 grand per month if you manage to assassinate one individual per day. So this, not like, it would honestly be one of the highest paying jobs in the world. But still, like, once again, no such thing exists, obviously, right? More than a lot of paychecks, yeah, for assassinating too. But once again, I think like I think just in general, nobody really had, there's no such job that's really out there that pays that much per fucking month. I mean, except like being a doctor and shit or whatever. No, actually, no, even doctors don't make that much per month. Only super high fucking rich people make that much per month. Hi, Toto Aoi, is that just a Kaiser reference?
$5,000 While all this was going on, the FBI was busy
how's it
setting
going,
up a
Doom?
sting
How's it going?
operation to catch Josiah in the act.
Still though,
They prepared
you gotta
a
admit,
time,
that's a
date,
lot of
and
fucking
place
money.
for Josiah and an undercover agent.
That's a lot
to
of
meet
fucking
him.
money.
The agent would pretend to be a hitman who was there to give Josiah his first ever target. The location that they ended up picking was a local park in Hendersonville, Tennessee. The FBI prepared a convincing fake target packet which contained fictitious photos, information, and $2,500 in cash as a down payment for the gig.
Oh my
On
God.
the day of the meetup, both Josiah and the agent arrived at the spot on time. In the agent's hand, there was a fake target packet. The evidence they needed was
Okay.
now right in front of them. All they had to do was wait for Josiah to take the package and confirm his intent to harm the person shown in the photos. As expected, Josiah took the packet, and allegedly he even asked if he needed to provide a photo after the fact to prove that the job was done. But before he could even get an answer to his question, the police were already on the scene, putting him under arrest. After this encounter, the police then searched his house for further evidence. There, they found a firearm that he was going to be using to complete the job. This, combined with him being caught in the act, gave police enough evidence to lock Josiah up for 10 years if convicted. But while Josiah got himself arrested for trying to support his family, this next case is the complete opposite.
What in the absolute fuck? Why are you spamming chat? Are you asking to get fucking banned? Yep, he is asking to get banned. There's so many fucking children. Oh my God. There we go. Hey Limb, yeah, hey Limb, congratulations. You're now mod. Just put the chat, but just spam the chat with nice things and to get rid of it. That's it. Or you can just move it like that. So many fucking children, dude. It's insane. So many children. Actually, I could just do that. Yeah, I can just move the chat up like that. That, or I can just I could just make yeah, I was about to say, what's your opinion on penguins? He is amazing, dude. He is an amazing dude. I've watched him for a whole long ass while. Sorry, give me a second. Let me real quick so we can easily, like, you know, eliminate children. Limb, add as moderator. Can't manage block words, change modes, and chat live. Has capabilities of standard moderator. Put users in timeout. There we go. Boom. There you go, Lim. You're not a moderator. I was about to clip it. It's okay. It's hilarious seeing a bunch of fucking children just come on in and they think they're stupid. They think they're funny and whatnot. Once again, I've said it once. I'll say it again. We should have brought beatings back to children. Hi, Coco. How's it going?
Because this man hated his mother-in-law so much,
but Penguins
that it landed him
such
in
a cool
prison.
dude. I love him.
The mother-in-law dispute. In April of 2022, Leif
teenagers.
Everett
Not
Hayman
even. It's
took
it's
the
legit.
issues he had with his girlfriend's
It's legit. Fucking.
by attempting to hire a hitman.
Not even. It's
according
legit.
to Bob Inez,
Fucking.
The man had made multiple requests
kids that are not supposed to be
sending
on
in his mother-in-law's private
devices.
Information several times.
Would
to
you rather
try and get
fight
the
3
job
pregnant
done.
cows
In
or
his
2
initial
donkeys?
request, he had written this: "I want her gone now. Too much.
Neither.
I don't
have to do
like
either.
She's controlling my life." But
I don't
after
have
this
to do
and
either.
a couple of other requests went ignored, Leif started to get impatient, and he made that very clear in his follow-up emails. On April 28th, 2022, he sent a message to Bob's inbox complaining about how no one's reached out to him to conduct the job. "You people are fake. I can't wait anymore. I'm doing it myself."
What?
After Bob read that disturbing message, Bob knew he had to do something. Leif had claimed that he would do the job himself, and if he did, there was no way for Bob to track that anymore. The life of Leif's mother-in-law was essentially in his hands, so he did what he did best. He passed the messages on to the authorities and oversaw an undercover mission to get Leif caught. All of Leif's information was sent and in.
Wait. So he said he went to go do a job without accepting the job. The man was desperate for bloodthirst. Damn. Why would you find 100 Helen Kellers or 1 female elephant? If it's with my bare fist, my guy, I stand no chance against either. No chance against either. Hi, Framboy, how's it going? We're reacting to a video called "Rent a Hitman." If Twitch chat go crazy with children, Mono should mob me. No, don't worry. You're one of the well-behaved ones. On the bright side, at least you're not at least there's not a bunch of fucking children that are like, what, attention, desperate for attention because, you know, their mother didn't love them enough.
Hitman from the website, an undercover agent contacted 𝙬𝙀 to get all the details and started gathering evidence for the case. Despite reaching out multiple times for the service, 𝙬𝙀 told the agent that he was on an extreme budget. He initially proposed a $200 fee to get the job done, but then dropped it down to $53.
If you missed the beginning of the video, they legit fucking made this website as a joke until it actually started attracting crazy criminals. This was back in 2005. So once again, this was around a time where people were not too intelligent with using the internet. So this is the result. This is the result of what happens when you're not cautious. So it was a lot of dumb idiots and whatnot. Hi, Lincoln. How's it going?
Saying that he couldn't get enough money from his
These
girlfriend.
kids
A few days later, on May 11th,
we're trying to help you. We're going to
undercover
bait you.
agent set out to meet
That is
with
fucked
𝙬𝙀.
up.
Instead of
Even
picking
worse
a public
than crowd
place
control.
like usual, the two had decided to meet in 𝙬𝙀's house in
Well, yeah, no, like I said, this was back in the day. This was back in the day before, you know, the internet changed and whatnot. Yeah, like, once again, the internet back then compared to now, so much more different. So much more different. Like I don't know how old you guys are, but even by like a 4-year, let's just say like kids who are like people who are like 4 years or 5 years younger than me, shit was so different. Excuse me. But shit was so different. What am I playing today? We're playing Warframe after
New Mexico. And when the agent arrived, it made sense. Why? Because 𝙬𝙀 had his own secret motives that he hadn't disclosed.
Read the title.
To his
Thank you, Fran
hitman.
boy.
𝙬𝙀 had been living with a state-appointed guardian and full-time caregivers, as he had intellectual disabilities that required him to have extra help at home. And when the agent arrived, tensions were high between 𝙬𝙀 and one of his caregivers. Although the job had been initially just about 𝙬𝙀's mother-in-law, it took only moments for the agent to realize that 𝙬𝙀 had other plans in mind. He had more than one enemy and definitely more than one target. 𝙬𝙀 made it clear that he wanted the hitman to get rid of the caregiver in question.
Dude, my burps are random. I can't control them all the time.
The agent, completely blindsided, didn't know how to react. 𝙬𝙀 and his caregiver began getting into a heated dispute. With so much of this not going to plan, the agent decided to abort the undercover mission, driving away from the scene. But still, the original goal remained. They had enough evidence to get 𝙬𝙀 charged, so that's exactly what they did. 𝙬𝙀 was taken into custody, and while his intellectual disabilities did raise a debate about whether or not he was fit to stand trial, he ultimately...
Well, no shit, this guy had fucking disabilities. This guy was literally trying to hire someone to kill multiple people. Holy shit. Fucking... like, I wouldn't even blame the Asian for having to walk away, because, like, you would expect to just, okay, this guy apparently wants me to assassinate someone, but then suddenly he reveals that he wants you to do a lot more than that. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, you did get enough evidence, but you also got trauma with that. Like,
he was deemed competent. He now faces
early game is really good.
While 𝙬𝙀 used 𝙬𝙀 to get rid of his partner's mother, some people want to get rid of their actual partners. The difficult divorce. On July 17th, 2020, a Michigan woman by the name of Wendy...
Oh, no. Of course there's one that involved a divorce. Why am I not surprised at this one? Of course there's one that involves a fucking divorce. Once again, boys, take it from me. Take it from me. Women are vicious, and they'll always be the one that'll try to kill you.
Wendy Wayne offered Rent-A-Hitman $5,000 to complete a job on her ex-husband. The reason for her request? She caught her husband cheating on her with a babysitter, and she wanted him to pay for what he did with his life. Wendy reportedly...
Remember? Fucking hell. Remember earlier, Limb? Remember earlier how I literally just said, women will kill you if you cheat on them? This is the exact case. This is the exact case. Women will always try to kill you if they find out you cheated on them. It's murder mode. It's murder mode. That when you cheat on your girlfriend, that's it. You just entered survival mode.
Offered $5,000 to compensate for the hitman's travel expenses as her ex lived in a different state, and she wanted to make sure the hitman had enough money to ensure everything went smoothly. A state trooper pretending to be a hitman met with Wendy in a South Rockwood parking lot where she was meant to hand off.
Women nowadays can be random yanders. That's
what
what I literally just said. Good thing I'm single.
Because it didn't take long for her.
Wait, what do you mean good thing you're single? What, you're planning to cheat eventually? You think you cheat? What the fuck, my guy?
The man in front of her was not a trained assassin, but rather an officer of the law. Although it might seem that Wendy's method to get revenge against her ex is pretty shocking, she's by no means the only person who used the site for this reason. This next case is similar, but instead of trying to eliminate the ex, Devin wanted to get rid of her and her entire family.
You know what?
The breakup gone wrong. In early 2018, 20-year-old Devin and his girlfriend were going through a rough breakup. With a 3-year-old daughter also in the picture, the two splitting made their situation even more difficult. And out of the two of them, Devin wasn't going to be the one to get custody. But instead of moving on or trying to get custody in court, he decided to seek out the help of a hitman through Rent-A-Hitman. He wanted to eliminate his ex-girlfriend once and for all and guarantee that he would be the one to take care of the child. But if that wasn't enough, he didn't just submit her as a target. He sent in the information of both her parents as well in hopes of getting rid of all 3 of them. So on February 3rd,
he changed the Twitch. Welcome to Twitch. Hi, Bacon. How's it going?
Bob forwarded his messages to the August County Sheriff's Office. The deputy then disguised himself as a hitman and began communicating with the 20.
I can understand a woman, like, you know, killing a man for a child, but a man wanting to kill for a child, that is uncommon. And I mean very uncommon. That is fucked up to hire him and to kill the people who ruined your life. Get good at getting a better life. well, once again, like, Framboy, you're right. But at the same time, you kind of got to understand that this depends on what the person is kind of going through mentally. For example, this guy, if this guy is hiring a hitman to get rid of his ex-girlfriend for his child, there's a lot of shit that happened in the background that we basically don't know. Because let's be honest, right? A man killing for a child is very uncommon. That's more of a mother instinct. So there's background context we're missing here in terms of this kind of stuff, right? So that's why I wouldn't be really too angry at that. This one's more of a mystery case.
On 3 people, saying that he could be a good father to the girl, but his ex and her family were getting in the way. But although Devin wanted more than ever to have the job completed, nothing came of it because he was struggling to come up with money for the service, which meant that money wasn't exchanged between Devin and the deputy leading up to the arrest. To the officer, it seemed like Devin had simply gotten cold feet and no longer wanted to go through with it. But that didn't pardon his original intentions. And on February 12th, 2018, Devin was arrested on 3 counts of solicitation.
That was fucking long ago. Are you gonna start playing?
Devin wanted to rent
after this video
to take care of a young child, some people try to use the service for the very opposite reason. The mom who solicited against her son. In 2023, 𝙤𝙤𝙘 did pretty much the worst thing a mother could do by requesting services for her own son. Jasmine, who was only 18 years old at the time, felt like this was the only thing that she could do to preserve her great love story, and that this was a worthy sacrifice to keep her boyfriend by her side. Jasmine, who lived in Miami-Dade County at the time, was dating an 18-year-old named Gamaliel Souza. The two had been on and off for ages, with one thing always causing the two to break up, or rather, one person, Jasmine's son. Gamaliel told Jasmine time and time again that he did not like her child, even claiming that he was getting in the way of their relationship. He disliked the kid so much that he would openly encourage her to get rid of him by any means necessary. He allegedly said, "The kid is the problem. I hope you see that. All I ever wanted was to free you." Their most recent breakup was the final straw. Gamaliel had enough and decided that unless she took care of the job, he wasn't coming back. You do
Uh, are we in Iran? That downright put me fucking speechless. I was not expecting that. I was expecting her to like do something for their... I was expecting to hear that she wanted to hire their son into it. Or daughter or whatever. But to make your own child a target? What? What?
Do it and I'll think about coming back, he allegedly said in messages to Jasmine. Jasmine, desperate to keep him by her side, had tried to please him by lying and saying that her son was already out of the picture. But when Gamaliel asked for proof, she couldn't provide that. So unable to give him the evidence he wanted, Jasmine decided that all that was left to do was to actually get the job done for real this time. This is why she went on Rent to Hitman, hoping that she and Gamaliel could finally live happily ever after together. In her initial request, Jasmine stressed this was important and she had a time constraint. She needed the job to be done by Thursday, only giving the supposed hitmen a few days to complete the hit. Bob contacted the authorities immediately because Bob was worried that if he didn't reply, she would find another way to get what she wanted. And if she did that, there was no way he could stop her. Bob immediately contacted the Miami-Dade Police Department after verifying all of Jasmine's information. He gave them her name, associated email addresses, and all the corresponding messages that she sent to the Hitman site. But instead of doing something about it, the Miami-Dade police decided not to help. They redirected Bob to Crime Stoppers instead. But Bob persisted, knowing that there was a child in danger.
Welcome back. Oh my god, this makes no fucking sense.
It took several attempts for the Miami Police Department to hear him out. They even threatened to send him a cease and desist letter before they took action. But thankfully, they got to it in time. 𝙤𝙤 Páez was arrested for charges of first-degree solicitation and third-degree using a communications device for unlawful use. Shortly afterward, her ex-boyfriend Gamaliel Souza was also arrested due to how much he pressured Jasmine into doing this.
No shit, Sherlock. He was literally asking a woman to kill her child. Yes, he deserves to be fucking in prison. He's the one. Technically, he's the one that encouraged this. The man didn't. Mono found another satisfying video about woke people getting arrested. You know what? Let's see it. Let's see it. For those of you waiting for me to watch Warframe, I'm so sorry, but still. Oh god. Oh, we're almost at the end of this video, but holy fucking shit. I cannot imagine. I mean, let me be honest. When I look at his face, or whatever, wherever the fuck his face was, his face basically said, yeah, I'm a genuine selfish asshole. Karens get arrested. Should I send you the link? Send it in the Discord. That's where you can put it in reaction suggestions.
Don't let temporary emotions lead to permanent consequences.
Yeah.
Visual venture. Thanks a ton to War Thunder.
Okay, yeah, that's the end of the video. Holy fucking shit. I like how this became genuinely interesting until we got to the end there. Cause holy fucking shit. Who hires a hitman to kill their own child? That's genuinely scary. You guys gotta remember. You know what's really dumb and stupid about this world is we are all human beings. We are all human beings. And there is crazy psychopaths that walk among us. Yo, I love your videos. I just watched one of your videos where you were playing some game and somehow during a cutscene you turned black. That was my most recent short. Yeah, my character was not supposed to be black, but apparently he was black in that cutscene. But yeah, no, once again, that was fucking crazy. Holy fucking shit, that is monsters among us, ladies and gentlemen. That's just my end of conclusion to that video. Monsters among us, and we don't even know who is who. Holy shit. Every kid deserves a good parent. Not every parent deserves a kid. That is true. That is true. You new to Warframe? Oh yeah, sorry. Once again, if you guys were asking me questions through the video, just ask them right now before I end up moving on to the next one. Let's see here. Where'd you send the video? Where'd you send the video? Did you send it to oh no, I joined a Discord call on accident. Did you send it to reaction suggestions? Or did you send it in DMs? Oh, you sent it in DMs. Okay. When dumb woke people act like oh god. Oh god. How long is this? 46 minutes. Why is it not 13 more? 46 minutes. Okay, we'll watch a little bit of this. 5 minutes. Or like two clips of this, and then we'll hop on Warframe. But yeah, I am I'm not new to Warframe. I've been playing Warframe for about almost a decade now. I gotta go take care of some stuff. So have a good one, Psycho. Have a good one. I'm gonna send something in reaction if I can find it. Oh yeah, that's okay. Once again, you better take your time and whatnot. I'm gonna send something in oh god, now everyone's gonna be sending videos and reaction streams. But holy shit, I'll only watch a few of these because I cannot go through all this. I want to ask him for tips. You can ask me some tips as I watch this.
Zoom in on that for me,
no, because you're scaring me.
Oh yeah, by the way, since I know law and security and stuff, I can actually go through some of these laws as I watch this. Depends if this is in USA or Canada, because the laws are a little different between the two.
To kill me and my son.
This is when dumb woke people act like laws don't exist. But first, let's start with this.
I can actually educate you guys a little bit about law here.
Yes, you are, ma'am. Good morning.
Going at 38.
The limit is 40, and I was going 38. So why are you harassing me?
You are correct. I pulled you over because
you're a. Yes, I started to record.
Whoa. Okay, well now education time for all you bloodies. If you're an officer and you stopped someone at this, once again, you always need to have a very reasonable, conviction or whatever, in order to stop someone, right? This guy, like an actual good officer, he's starting it off calm. She's being super crazy aggressive. So hold on, let's see if he tries to de-escalate the situation.
You can't be on your cell phone while you're driving.
This is a law. Yeah, that is a law.
You can't use your cell phone while you're recording. May I have your driver's license?
Okay, this is in fact a law that majority of people surprisingly do not follow. Yes, you cannot be on your phone while you're driving. And if a police does spot you on your phone while you're driving, yes, it is in his right and also in his literal fucking job orders that he is supposed to stop you, to just give you a warning and whatnot. But this woman is literally escalating it beyond boundaries.
It's at my apartment.
What's your apartment?
It's at my home. I'm just taking my.
No, it's okay if you're late. There's nothing wrong being late.
I mistakenly left it at home.
Do you have a picture of your driver's license?
Yes, I do.
May I have it?
Straight away,
okay.
This girl makes false accusations of the cop being a and has a very entitled attitude from the off. But
now, if a civilian chooses to call you a murderer or like just yells at you and stuff, of course, just do nothing. Nothing. You can choose to watch that video off stream or wait for others to react to. No, it's okay. By all means, this is actually interesting. A little interesting. I actually don't mind just watching this a little bit and then moving on to Warframe in a bit. How do you get good characters? There's no such thing as a good character in Warframe. You get whatever Warframe thinks is like the best for you, basically. It takes a while for you to like learn what all the Warframes do, but eventually you find your Warframe, your favorite Warframe, and you can just, bring them to almost any mission you want. That's the cool thing about Warframe. But yeah, sorry. Let me go back to educating you buddies. So as a law enforcement or a security, if anyone says some kind of like bullshit at you, that doesn't give you any authorization to do anything, of course, because it's no evidence of them doing something super bad or whatever. So you basically just have to like ignore it and just proceed on or whatever. But once again, this is a different
Little did
case.
the cop know, things were about to get a whole lot worse.
And can you call your supervisor, please?
I
Because
already
Why?
did. He's on his way.
good. You're
Okay.
and so
A
you're
murderer?
getting a cell phone ticket? Is that why you're harassing me?
How do you
Not
get good
harassment,
weapons?
I am enforcing the law.
I
ma'am.
have a right to.
There's two types of there's all kinds of ways to get weapons. It's a really long explanation, but I'll probably explain that to you later. But sorry.
And record the police when they're harassing me.
By all means, but you can't do it while you're driving.
I wasn't texting or none of that.
Do you have that
you
picture?
scared me and made me think you were gonna murder me.
Okay.
Why?
Sorry you feel that way.
Well,
He is law enforcement.
Okay. Can you zoom in on that for me, dear?
Sure.
Thank you.
And I'm perfectly legal, and I'm a teacher.
Okay, so fun fact: can you react to Zyalgo? Later, because we already reacted to one video. I'm only reacting to one scenario, two scenarios of this. Another thing I'm going to teach you guys is if you do not, there's not an excuse. You could say that you're not aware of a law in court. However, it's not an excuse to be dismissed. You could actually go to jail if you apparently are unaware of a certain law which you broke, which goes by saying, I think it's called actus reus or mens reus, which is acting without being aware of the law. And this is what she's kind of doing, I think. So technically this would, like, once again, it depends what kind of police officer. My eyesight isn't good. It isn't long. It's 46 minutes, but I'm not gonna watch it all the way.
So there.
I'm just going through this one scenario.
If this woman really is a teacher, it truly makes you wonder what she's teaching to her students. Although she is correct that she can, in fact, record the police,
You always have the right to
wrong
record.
in the sense that she was on her phone while she was driving,
Yeah.
which is a criminal offense punishable by citations or a 60-day law.
Yeah, there you go. Like I said, it is against the law to actually be on your phone. Depending on the officer that you are with, you will either once again, it depends what you're like with the officer. The officer will either be nice and just give you a warning, or the officer will just give you a fine. Because once again, it always depends who you're talking to, right? So, just like, especially when you are the officer, if you try to be as nice as possible, but the suspect is being very uncooperative, then yes, you are liable to like take actions. Which, by the way, this quote unquote woke person is not
Well, here you go.
is not
Zoom in on that for
being
me.
cooperative.
You're scaring me. You're threatening to kill me and my son. Can you give me
Okay.
the
Well,
iPad,
I'll
please?
tell you what. You keep smiling. You're on camera.
You're trying to threaten to kill me.
This is why we have body cams.
Hold that still. I can't see that. Is this your car?
Yes, it is. And you're trying to say I stole my own car because you're jealous?
Jealous of what? Your 2014 Mercedes? I don't think so. But now, as the sheriff arrives on scene and tries to hand her a citation, she now accuses the cops of being racist.
Okay. I can understand the race. Okay. There's this. Do you like the video model? I do. In fact. It's unfortunate that we're not going to watch this entire video, but as I was saying, it's there's victim cards that, let's just say someone has a deck of. You can, if you play your victim cards correctly, you can get out of a scenario. This woman chose the dumbest victim card in her deck. Because if she was black, understandable to call them racist, because it's widely known across history. Is she Mexican? Good question. I don't know.
All you need to do is your signature. Is only they cite you for using your cell phone while you're driving. That's it.
There you go, ma'am. Right inside the red box right there.
For him being a Mexican racist. What is that?
You're right. It is. You're right. You're right. Mexican racist. This is I'm guessing this is a American thing, considering like how people see Mexico as like a whole cartel thing or whatever.
It's on the citation, ma'am.
There you go, Mexican racist. You're always going to be a Mexican. You'll never be white. You know that, right? You'll never be white.
Oh, why did it skip there? Jesus Christ. This is the shit you gotta go through, by the way, as a not only a police, but as a security. You guys know I'm getting my security license soon. And I'm gonna have to deal with this shit. Like, there's gonna be so many times I'm gonna want to punch people in the face. But holy fucking shit. That is so punchable.
You'll never be white, you know that, right?
That is
You'll
so
never
punchable.
be white, which is what you really want to be.
There you go, dear.
White.
Have a good day.
You want to be white.
The traffic stop may have ended there, but the woman's tirade certainly didn't. Right after the incident, the woman called Internal Affairs and reported the deputy for harassment. Luckily, the deputy had brought his own personal body camera that he purchased to avoid situations just like this one. But in the next,
like I said, that's why we carry body cams. Okay, this is the last scenario I'm gonna be watching, and then we're playing Warframe.
Case, cops teach a woke woman
Oh my god, hi Lemon, how's it going?
she will never forget.
Step out of the vehicle or I'm gonna break the window.
On August 13th, 2024,
Okay.
officers initiated a traffic stop on a speeding vehicle.
Speeding,
but when they
okay.
approached the driver, the officers had no idea what they were in for.
Good morning. It's actually good speed limit 35. We're going 53 this morning.
Okay. The stream looks fun. Is it though? You took a shower? Oh, I hope it was a good shower. With the devil. What do you mean with the fucking devil?
When I was the speed I was doing.
Hey, you're going 53 and a 35.
Can you show me? I'm asking you, can you show me?
It'll be on the camera for court.
I know. I want to see the camera now.
Okay. Okay, so once again, it's not like police are always recording what you're doing or what you're driving at. But I think so once again, they have it on camera or on these speed monitors where if you're going the ice situation is bad. Oh, I know. I've already heard the stories on the ice situation. I'll be honest, I made a clip of your laughter about the Mexican racist. I'll make sure to go back on it and see about it. But sorry. Okay, once again, let me go back to educating you guys a little bit about this. So police can record and see your speed, but they're not obliged to really show it to you, because technically, like, I don't know why it's like another law. They're not obligated to like show you their equipment or whatever. But Mono, don't ban me, but fuck ICE. I'm not gonna ban you for that. Just, you know, at least you're aware you're saying something that shouldn't be said in chat. Just don't say it again. Simple as that. Just okay, sorry, back to this. They can't show you the reason why they stopped you. Okay, but here's the interesting part, right? This if they don't have evidence that they stopped you for speeding, then that means the victim can actually sue the police for money. So basically, have you seen the vid? Oh god, no, I haven't. I'll watch it. I'll watch it another time because we already reacted to one video today. But once again, if a police has stopped you for no reason and they have no evidence, the victim is actually able to sue them for money. So if this woman like actually knew her rights and knew everything else, and if she like, you know, obligated and like, let's just say the police didn't have evidence, then technically she would be the winner here.
I can't do that.
Can I see your? Can I speak to your supervisor?
Sure. Do you have your driver's license and insurance?
I'm asking for a supervisor.
I'm asking for your license and insurance.
I'm asking for a supervisor.
Okay. In the
Oh my
meantime,
God.
I need your driver's license.
I'm asking for a supervisor. Can I see a supervisor, please?
Jesus Christ.
Sure. Take your whole morning.
The the responding officer now calls for a supervisor to assist her on the scene.
I'm gonna be honest though, how these officers are handling it though, so well. She's being such an absolute bitch, but they're handling it so well. They're being really calm, and they're just trying to be cooperative with her, but she's refusing. And once again, as a civilian, you are basically obligated to, if police have stopped you and they stated the reason why they stopped you, by all means, you are basically obligated to, like, you know, cooperate with them so you don't run into any further issues. But once again, this also depends if you admits that you were speeding and whatnot. Because it's a lot of weird, crazy stuff with law that would take forever to explain, but you guys know what I mean.
When the officer told the woman that backup was on the way,
if I had money, I would donate, but the government took it out. It's fine.
The woman ignored the officer.
Why?
Supervisor's on the way. I need your ID. Ma'am,
Why?
I asked for your ID repeatedly. So, you don't have an ID? Non-emergency. She's just not cooperative at all.
Yeah.
What's up with this girl?
She's mad.
What? Will you give her a ticket?
Well, I mean, give me one. She stopped her and said she was going 53 and a 35, and she refused to give me her ID. She started requesting a supervisor from the start. Delightful.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna see if you're near. Did you give the other officer your ID, ma'am? I can't hear you. Ma'am, just hear me out for a second. In case you didn't know, we don't have to show you our stuff.
Okay, so I was right. They don't have to. Okay, they're not obligated to.
Show you that stuff, ma'am.
Okay.
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
I love. Can I just say I love this police officer's vibe? He is so chill and he is so cooperative as well. Holy fuck, I love this guy.
It doesn't.
You can tell this guy has went through shit. He probably has kids at home that have probably put him through worse. He is so chill.
We don't have to show you our radar equipment. No, we don't. No, we don't, man.
How you gonna accuse me? It was officer. Listen, it was cars in front of me. How does she pick me out of all the people?
May we please have you?
He's asking for your ID here.
Can we have, ma'am? Can we have your ID, ma'am?
Just you're supposed to obligate. Oh god, just watching this kind of makes me hold my head in frustration. Just cooperate.
No, we don't, ma'am. Maybe for court, but not right now.
For court, obviously, yeah, but just. Oh my god, I love these people. I love these officers.
They're en route. Okay, try to get all this resolved without a supervisor.
Oh my god, I like how we also just laughed at the same time. Oh my god.
By these officers is very commendable. They clearly just want
What
to get
in
for a
the fuck?
citation and move on with their day. But as dumb people do,
Oh my god.
this woman now somehow makes the situation even worse.
What? Oh, Jackson, guy, I love him. One of my he's one of the content creators that inspired me to do YouTube.
Your ID, you'll be subject to arrest, or you will go to jail. If that's what you're waiting for to provide identification, you can be arrested for not providing your ID. Try it.
So another cool thing to teach you guys about law is that, once again, yes, when the officer said you have committed a crime or whatever, and they arrest you, you must hand over your identification so they can at least, like, verify and whatnot. Once again, this could have ended subtle. This could have ended subtle if the woman was simply cooperative. But if she can't even all about education, there's a reaction channel. There's a reaction channel that I have that'll be like, which is, once again, when I go through some certain videos, I actually try my best to educate some people about certain things that I react to, especially drama cases, because I'm literally a guy that understands all kinds of perspectives, especially when it comes from the bad person's perspective. So it's just like, once again, I just instead of just like reacting and all that stuff, I am basically reacting to the video, but I'm also trying to teach you guys something, so you guys actually learn something when it comes to you guys running into these kinds of cases in the future and whatnot, right? Because who knows if you get arrested, right? I could actually be teaching you something that could actually help you. So once again, if you get arrested and the officer says you're speeding, just obligate with them. If they ask for a license, go ahead, hand it over. Once again, you'll be nice and chill and everything as long as everything goes smooth. Because once again, look at it from the officer's perspective. They're just doing their job. They want to have their day gone and over with. But if they're doing something that by all means has no, like, if they're doing something that they have no reason at all to do, then, like, by all means, you, like, can, like, get their ass sued and whatnot. But yeah, once again, why are you guys talking about Trump?
I can't.
This ain't a video about Trump.
No, I cannot. You're currently, this is a traffic stop. Okay, that's good. I don't know that. Please keep your hand on the steering wheel, dear. Thank you. Do you have, like, a warrant or something? Because, like, we can take care of that. That's not hard. It's all right.
Oh my god.
That's what we do,
I would
man.
punch her. You can't punch her.
I didn't do anything wrong. How can you prove that?
It's on my LiDAR gun. I do.
It's called probable cause, dear. That is the standard that we
Yeah,
have
tow her
today.
car. They can do that too, yeah.
Ma'am, I can't hear anything you're saying with your window up.
What's your name? I'm asking for your name.
Riley, it's right here on my, see, right there. Can you read? Yep, there you go.
Officer Markham. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Oh, you called it! You called it! This makes sense, because, yeah, if she's not going to be... Because, once again, they can't... When you're arresting a citizen, yes, this is a procedure that comes with arrest. You obviously can't leave their car in the middle of traffic, because, once again, you're not going to let a mad woman like her drive, right? Drive it back, right? So, basically, once again... They'd have to get a tow truck and tow the car away because, you know, the person got arrested. No one's there to drive it back home or whatever, right? So the car's gonna be kept in a pound or whatever until, like, you know, everything gets sorted and straight, right?
That's correct. Because you're refusing to provide your identification. No, you did.
No, you're refusing to cooperate. Yes,
you said you were speeding.
You were speeding.
Instead of providing your ID and possibly getting a speeding ticket,
if I was here, I would have been laughing the whole time. If I was here, I would have been laughing the whole time, and I would have at least tried to explain to her, listen, if you could at least just provide your ID, this doesn't need to happen. That's it. This doesn't need to happen. By all means, you might just get off scot-free. You might. But you just need to cooperate with us. But she's just overreacting. Try not to laugh. By all means, I think I would. If I was handling a case like this, it would be a try not to laugh challenge.
After cops threaten her with arrest and call in a literal tow truck, this still doesn't faze this woman one bit.
You get multiple promotions at your job, yeah.
That the cops are somehow in the wrong here.
They're not.
Man, this could have gone completely different. That was on you.
It's not. You become the supervisor, basically. Dude.
You say you didn't do anything.
You said that I was speeding.
I did say that, and you were.
You said I was speeding, correct?
Yes, 53
Yeah.
to 35.
So I was doing 53, so everybody was doing 53.
And she's admitting to speeding now.
That's what. Okay, now that is what just called her fucking downfall. I'll need to go. It's okay, liminal cheese. Have a good one, man. Have a good one. Pour water on your rug. Don't you dare. My rug is precious. She fucking admits it. That's her downfall there. Now they are obligated. Now they are officially obligated to arrest her. Especially when she is being uncooperative. So when you reacted to the Zalgo video, I said I will not be because it's the last thing I'm reacting to.
So I was the only one. So was it cars in front of me?
No.
She's the type of person who would call the police right when someone isn't moving a red light. Next stream, yeah, most definitely next stream.
I don't need a supervisor.
Have a good one, cheese. Have a good one.
I do not.
Take TikTok videos for this.
Right, TikTok.
I don't know how you go. I just don't have the patience here. That cracks in the window.
Dude, I can't believe I'm only 23 years old. These are people who've gone through so many years of experience, yet I already understand so much of it. You like that guy? Dude, if I was there, if I was the officer and this guy told me that, I would have hands on knees started wheezing the fuck off. I would have been laughing. I would have been laughing so fucking hard. I told you. Oh, he's like me for real. He's like me for real.
What in the hell does this world come to? Where cop can't
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
This guy is speaking right through our souls. These officers have the patience of saints. And it's honestly shocking how they haven't
The reason why I also want to explain this real quick. The reason why I have this patience as well is not because of like what, just because I know like I gotta self-restrain and whatnot. No, it's all down to experience and how much you've already tolerated. Because let's just say if you were like seeing this for the first time, you probably would have lost your shit, right? But I would just say it just all depends how much frustrating people you've experienced with in your past. And I've dealt with a great majority of this kind, because what you guys don't know about my history is online I've dealt with all kinds of frustrating ass people, because I used to be a server admin and I'm a community owner now, so I have to deal with all kinds of bullshit. I look at fucking Twitter and I look at the internet and all over the fucking place. Everything is so fucking frustrating to deal with just generally, right? But once again, it's been so many years and I've already overcame all this stuff. But then people would beg to question like, oh, but that's online. It's not like real life. Let me tell you this. Real life compared to online, handling shit in real life is 10 times easier. Unless shit goes sideways. Unless shit goes sideways. Simple as that. But Dying Light. I was already asked about that. I don't plan to play it, sadly, but yeah.
Dealing with this woman, but their patience is wearing thin, and gave the woman one last chance to listen to them.
Here, I'm gonna give you a lawful order to step out of the vehicle, okay? Lawful order to step out of the vehicle. You're failing to provide your ID at a lawful traffic stop, which is a crime.
Yep.
Okay, so you can either roll the window down, or I will break it. Okay. So,
okay.
Ma'am, you've been given plenty of opportunities here.
Yep.
Are you going to provide your ID? Are you going to provide your ID?
Yep.
Absolutely. Are you going to provide your ID?
He's getting the glove on. You gotta cooperate.
Are you going to provide your ID? Are you going to provide your ID? Okay. I've asked you several times.
I commend this guy for his patience. I really do.
Are you going to step out of the vehicle? Okay, ma'am, you are now under arrest. You are under arrest for obstruction of official business and failing to provide your ID.
There you have it. There you have it. Lawful arrest.
I'm telling you one more time. Step out of the vehicle or I'm going to break the window. Okay.
No more fucking games being played.
I didn't do anything wrong. Okay. I didn't even do anything wrong.
Okay.
Oh my God. This is crazy. Oh my God.
Okay.
Wow. Are you serious? Wow. Okay. Is this the supervisor?
All right. One more thing I want to point out. Oh, the arrest was handled so well, because you see a lot of police. Like from videos or whatever, they handle the suspect so roughly, but oh my God, they were so gentle with her. Oh my God, it's actually insane. They didn't have to punch her. They didn't have to like trip her. They didn't have to force her on the ground. It was so smooth, dude. Like, if being a VTuber is your power, what are you without it? Just a dude in a suit and a mask behind the model. But yeah, it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. These police, oh God, dude, I would. And dude, like, I'm just rolling my eyes. I'm like, oh, it feels good to see this stuff. Feels good to see this done so nicely. Once again, I'm like a slight. I'm educated in this kind of field. So it's so nice seeing this. Will you ever do a face reveal if I ever get to a point?
So satisfying.
Yeah.
Like this woke girl who stole a sign she didn't like in
God.
front of the police.
Okay. All right. That's enough. But still. Oh, that was so satisfying. God, I definitely need to. You know what? I definitely need to watch more of these videos because these are so cool. I've actually never watched these sorts of videos. I've actually never reacted to them. But now that I'm educated in the security field and the law field, when it comes to this, then I could actually like react to these and actually like educate you guys because holy shit, this is so good. I love it. It's fucking amazing. She has the Kim Possible fit. I just know this. Kim Possible. Oh my god. The whole point of being a VTuber is to not face reveal. Believe it or not. Okay, guys, I'm back. Welcome back. We just finished watching the video and now we're gonna hop on Warframe after almost a god-long hour and a half. Sorry, I must have got too into that. Where's Warframe? Am I blind? Where's Warframe? Oh, I see it now. I'm feeling kind of high. What? Did you take edibles? I don't even take drugs or edibles, believe it or not. It was worth it though. Oh, it really was. I actually got, dude, watching that is almost so cool, especially when you're educated in the field. It's so awesome. But once again, I'm almost excited that I'm getting my security license soon. And it makes me just, I'm like, dude, I'll know how to handle all kinds of these situations. And I also know how to handle super tense situations and whatnot. Which is kind of silly because a lot of people look at me.
Should I start sending videos like this, Mono?
Yeah, go for it. But once again, don't send it in my DMs if you're in the Discord server. Send it to if you oh my god, yeah, fucking yeah, basically what sorry, ADHD. We have a channel called Reaction Suggestions. That's where you guys can send me your stuff, and all videos, they're not gonna be posted on my main channel, but they're gonna be posted on a separate channel called Monoblivious Re, which is Monoblivious Reacts. Where's my controller? Your skin, it's beautiful. Oh, you're talking about my Uriel? I don't think you can see like the full view of it on Warframe, but hold on, let me where's my controller? Yes, I am a controller player on Warframe, by the way, even though I play on PC. That's because I started playing Warframe on my PlayStation back in the day, PS4, and then I moved on to PlayStation 5 and such like that. He looks like your youth. What, my Warframe character? By the way, Mono, heard of Deadlock? I did. I was kind of looking into it. Yep, he is Revenant from Apex Legends. Believe it or not, when I first played Apex Legends, I actually played that. That was the first character I played. He was like one of my favorites immediately. But yeah, no, once again, this is my fashion frame if you guys haven't seen it. This is pure fucking devil frame looking. And once again, of course, you guys look in, they're like, oh, black and red. Of course, he's like Mono. It looks a bit boring, not gonna lie. I wouldn't say boring. I would just, you know, I did look into it and it looked kind of interesting. So I'm thinking of giving it a shot. And if it's not my thing, then I'll just like stop playing it. But I heard from some people that it's actually pretty good. That it's kinda a little good. Octane. Wait, Warframe? Sorry, am I being a dum-dum? Oh, Octane from Apex Legends. My bad. It took me a while. It took a while for me to it to register in my head. But yeah, earlier you asked me which Warframes are good. It's almost a irrelevant question. The reason why I say that. Next video will be about Vine fails with digital faces to hype your laughter much. Vine fails with digital faces. I don't know what that is entirely. What is that? I feel like I might have seen it, but I don't know what that is. But yeah, once again, sorry, what was I talking about? Warframe? there's no such thing as good characters. Each character does everything different in this game. So when you get into it, there's almost any kind of character. You're the magnetic starter? Oh, so you're a mag. There's a prime version of her. I have a prime variant, right? I mean, I definitely do. I know that. I'm pouring the holy water. Why are you pouring the holy... Why the fuck do you have holy water? I'm not a demon, you fucker. If that's what you plan to use the fucking holy water for, you piece of shit, I'm not a fucking demon. How many fucking times do we need to go over this shit? The magnetic starter. But yeah, that's my...
Drinking water!
Oh, you piece of shit. Fucking... Ali is on the bright side. Guys, it's actually been so long since I've actually drank water on a stream. Oh my god.
You piece of shit.
You pieces of shits. There we go. What was I saying? It's actually been a while since I've even like played majority of these Warframes. There's a character in Deadlock named Hayes. She's I think I know who you're talking about. Let me look her up real quick. Hold on. I think I know who you're talking about. Deadlock Hayes. What makes you say that? What makes you say that? Let's just look at the character real quick. What makes you say that? I saw her and I was like, huh, yeah, that's probably the character I'd play. Why? Because she literally almost looks like me. She even has a tie. She even has a tie. What is this? She's strapped with some daggers. She uses 2 guns like I do. And I can't tell what those are. I think those are like, that's a holster or whatever, ammo packs. Yeah, no, I would agree. Yeah, a literal sibling. How much was the suit? My suit? You know, lore-wise, the Mono's suit technically does. Would he even market that shit? No, he wouldn't. His clothes are his own. He made his own clothes. He didn't buy them. She wearing my clothes. I just finished a quest to teach her on Warframe. That's one of the star requests. And when it comes to quests on Warframe, oh god, sorry. There is tons. And I did all of them, but there is tons. She is basically assassin, but burr. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, the character in Deadlock. I might give it a shot. Please do keep your dragon roars at bay. My guy! If you watch my streams, you gotta get used to them. There's a reason why you gotta get used to them. Why? Because I fucking burp 24/7. It's something I can't control. People think I do it intentionally. I don't. It literally happens all the time. Don't even do much with it. Oh yeah, I forgot the game added glyphs and whatnot. Also, I only do melee. That's gonna change real soon. If you're gonna be an only melee person, there are builds you can have around that, but trust me, not everything in this game is, you know, you just melee it and you get it done and over with. There is like a lot of stuff that the game requires you to do. Not to mention, there's also missions. Could I add you on Warframe? Yeah, sure. 1 second. Oh my god. If you're a melee person, good luck. Like, for example, look, I'm doing only melee here, but my melee's not too effective. But if I, you know, shoot my gun... Oh, right, I forgot. I'm the one with the fucking Tano. Ah! Those assholes disabled me! I'm going at the speed of light, too. I forgot. I'm Uriel. Come here! There we go.
I'm in, Tenno.
And later, I'm not on it? Yeah. My username is Monoblivious either way, so like if you're trying to find me on Warframe, it's easy. Just find me by my username. Monoblivious. Monoblivious. Get rid of these assholes. Get rid of these goddamn Grenier. But yeah, when you're new to Warframe, you can make all kinds of builds depending on your playstyle. If you want, like, you can actually make an only melee build, but it takes a while to actually make a really overpowered one. It takes a really long while. I also got condensed numbers because
Still working on it.
I can actually like see the enemies now instead of like numbers being covered on the entire screen. But my build's a hybrid build. I know we got a friend on Steam inviting me to open beta. Let's be real. Let's be real, you already do. Let me know when I can give you my Steam friend code and send you an invite, whatever. For Deadlock? I plan to play it alone first to see if I enjoy it. Figure good movement. All right, Mono 23. I'm gonna go to bed or perhaps learn about heart rate. Goodbye. Have a good one, friend. Have a good one. You guys make me wonder if I should start doing my streams more earlier. So you guys, because I know a lot of you guys are in different time zones. That way, you guys have more time to watch me. You guys make me wonder if I should start doing that. Because I can do that easily, believe it or not. Only real issue is like preparation and stuff, and you know, waking myself up early in the morning, which, you know, I mean, I am used to, but like doing work move, that's something else. Oh, 4:41, Jesus. It's only 2 p.m. for me. I'm in England like 3 a.m. Yeah, but once again, that's what I figured. So you guys are literally watching me in the middle of the night, and I'm just here at 2 p.m. And you know what's silly is that for the longest time it made me assume that people around my time zone are watching all the female VTubers are probably touching themselves to like OnlyFans and shit. Meanwhile, the real people who aren't so fucked in the head are across the world. It's hilarious. Set the place on fire. American, it's 5 p.m. I'm earning my sleep to watch you. If you have to go to sleep, just go to sleep. There's nothing like, I would say there's nothing too bad about missing my streams in general, right? It's not like you're missing anything important. Besides, we have a YouTube replay and a Twitch replay. If you just want to have me on in your background and stuff, then that's fine. But sometimes I also understand the fact that people just want to have like a streamer or a guy to talk to because they got no one else to talk to, and that's fine too, right? Just don't assume I'm gonna be like your friend or anything, obviously, right? Because I've had that case to deal with many times. I'm not gonna be your friend. I'm not gonna be like someone you like will get to see in the future. No, I am simply your streamer, your entertainer, and your educator. Simple as that, right? Especially in the future, there's probably like, even if I, let's say, become a super popular YouTuber, it's still gonna be kept at the same rule, right? But I'm still gonna like treat the buddies like people that have respected me for so many years, right? Nah. What do you mean that didn't one-shot the sentient? That's a headshot right there. Dude, I'm just massacring them. Had a 12 killing spree on that shit. Watch you till 4 a.m., but lately I've been too tired to fall asleep. I've been too tired and fall asleep during streams. No, that's entirely fine, understandable. Like I said, it's not like you're forced to stay awake, right? You're not forced to stay awake and watch my streams.
I'm in, Tenno.
Or are you? Oh, are we linking each other's locations now? Oh, okay, I'm in Canada. Dox me. We've already had a scenario where we got doxed before. Oh god. That's why we stopped streaming Team Fortress 2. Not to mention how we're finally stepping away from Team Fortress 2. No more TF2 content. No more TF2 content because of how much mental damage it was doing to me. Rest of pepperonis, TF2.
Continue to defend.
Whee! On the bright side, it's like I'm not getting that many kids watching my streams now anymore. I can bring some nice tame people in now. Hey, Joe, how's it going? I can blow the place up. Boink. It's nice, actually. And not to mention my mental health has been in such a brighter place. But once again, I'm just waiting for my security license to kick in so I can start working again. Boink! 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 Okay. Come on. Blow up already. Let's go. Oh, I am fast. I am faster than before.
There's a heavy unit
I am faster than the speed of light. This is what I mean about Warframe. Like the Warframe I'm playing, dude, I can go so fast. It's insane. How much do you have to mention TF2? A lot, stupidly enough, believe it or not, because there's so... You have no idea how many people would like to come into the stream and be like, are you gonna play TF2? I'm like, no, shut the fuck up. I just say shut the fuck up at this point. We're done. We've decided. Or I've decided that I'm done with TF2. Personally, say my voice sounds like a 35-year-old woman with children, but I don't really care what they think. People can think whatever with your voice, honestly, but, you know, I guess whatever opinions people have on the internet just stays on the internet. Let's be honest, right? Because even in, you know, now think about it, right? People can have an opinion on the internet, but they can never have an opinion in real life. Unless you're just sitting down and talking with someone you know. Why? Because you're all just strangers at the end of the day, right? Right? So, kind of think about it like that, right? Just tired? Man, everyone's tired. Everyone's tired. You guys are literally making me consider starting streams much more earlier than anticipated. But once again, that entirely depends if my sleep schedule wants me to do that. It entirely depends if my sleep schedule wants me to do that. Oh my god. People can say anything online, but whether we should take it really seriously is questionable. Oh, I never take anything seriously anymore at this point. I don't care. If people say shit about me on the internet, I don't care. Like, compliments, sure, I'll take it. Criticism, I actually take that shit to the heart. And make sure I try to, like, do better if the criticism does make sense. But in terms of that, yeah, I would just say if you're just smart with the internet, then nothing will really harm you. Realistically. Nothing should harm you on the internet at all. Realistically, if you're smart. Oh, it's this mission. Oh, I do not like conduits. I don't like conduits. Oh, cosplay today. Oh, Bill Cipher? A man don't like conduits. Yes, please. I do want to be able to watch them fully. I'll see. I'll see. I'll see what I can do, man. I'll see. Because I also did consider, like, during late streams, but when it's late, I can't be loud. So that's why it's sometimes really tough trying to schedule some of my streams. It depends, man, but we'll have to see. This may be the last stream for this week too, but maybe I'll stream on Friday just to react to some stuff. How about that? How about that? You guys think I should stream tomorrow to react to some stuff? Try to be early? Anyways, what I missed about the stream. We just reacted to some videos earlier. One that involved a website involving renting hitmans, which was actually turned into an undercover operation for FBI agents, and another one of Karen's just acting like Karen's in front of police. Shield drain. Cheese. Cheese. I hate this mission with a passion. Where's the bad guy? Oh, he's already dead. I love my ability, dude. It just shreds anyone. I think this is a game Cadet would possibly be into. Possibly. When do you stream? My stream schedules? Okay, so to understanding your time zone, Pacific Standard Time. I stream normally around 12 to 1 p.m. That's when I start streaming. I didn't post a schedule for this week because, you know, I was still a little lost with, like, my mental health. But, you know, luckily I still, like, got things in order. But yes, in terms of, like, you know, stream time, it's 1 to 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm gonna hop off and get back on later because I'm playing GTA. Yeah, no, you do what you gotta do, man. I don't know if we'll still be streaming sometime to get back, but hey, always see you next time. I played Project 𝗔𝗥𝗘 earlier today. Stories are so emotional. Project 𝗔𝗥𝗘? I heard of it. I don't remember I don't exactly remember what it is. Look at the red numbers. Holy shit.
Demo unit incoming. Don't let them near
Demo unit incoming. Which one is this? Oh, it's white. Why am I black? You okay? What do you mean? You okay? Oh, you mean mental health wise? I think I already talked about it in a post. Just like the content space in general has been being very fucky wucky with me. The reason why is because, well, like, the first thing that started happening was when we blew up on YouTube. But when we did blow up on YouTube, technically nothing happened. And what I mean by that is my channel blew up because of the Team Fortress 2 shorts I was making. And when I did blow up, I was expecting the community and everything to grow by a dozen. But then unfortunately it turns out that my content was unfortunately attracting the massive brain rot side of kids and shit. So, and truthfully, I didn't like that. I didn't like that it was a lot of kids watching my content. So it came to my conclusion, like, the only reason why I kept making Team Fortress 2 shorts was because the reason why I just wanted to stop making TF, like, oh no, sorry, that's not what I was gonna say. The reason why I even made the shorts a lot to begin with was because, oh god, there we go. I was about to say, it wasn't because they actually made me money. Because you swear in your shames. I do. I try my best not to, but you know, I'm an adult and I have to swear sometimes to vents. And if kids are watching me, yeah, if kids are watching me, I'm not responsible if your kid apparently learns swear words. I mean, for example, we really had a kid come in earlier here just trying to say the N-word. Like, come on. Like, I'm not the one, like, your kid shouldn't even be on your device watching YouTubers and shit to begin with. Right? So once again, that's why I don't want my content to attract so many kids, because a lot of them are irresponsible. Too many irresponsible kids, and that's why it's just better to be a YouTuber or content creator for older adults. Because, like, once again, adults are mature and they know how to actually comment. Sure, they can be slightly controversial and get me into controversial topics, but I can handle that better than kids. Because I know how to actually conversate with someone when it comes to that kind of conflict. 3.5 million! Oh, Saddam's numbers. He's so sexy. Oh! So sexy. Who are your favorites? Mine is, favorite. What do you mean by favorite? Favorite? Favorite in what category? Say the N-word in chat, never kick someone so fast. Irresponsible people, dude. People who have not been taught a lesson. Let's blow this place up. Look at that. Fucking beautiful. So satisfying. Warframe, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, Warframe is that game that helps you a lot with stress relief. You just go absolutely batshit crazy and there's almost nothing that can stop you. Such an amazing game. A game that outlasted so many other games too. Oh, that's Angel. Oh, I see. My bad. My bad. I can't tell who you guys are trying to talk to sometimes. Where's the next key? Oh, it's right there. Oh, it's right by me. Okay, kiss a conduit goodbye. Let's blow the place up. Damn, he just... Who said you could ignore me? Oh my god. Come back here. Okay, just one shot him, I guess. Fuck you. Damn. He's my all-time favorite? Oh, I see. Hello again, Gus. We'll learn armor secrets. 1-star energy.
Examine your own heart, Nita. Peel back its blackened layers. Look deep.
Oh my god. You guys talking about Vocaloids? Free model as well as I'm mistaken, free to play. Oh yeah. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, yeah. Are you talking about Warframe? Talking about Warframe? Sorry. I was a little confused right there. How old is Warframe's about like 10 years old now or something, right? And dude, this game outlasted Destiny 2. Which is kind of silly. Somehow this game, which is so old as your fucking grandfather, it survived so much bullshit. Free model is then free to play. Oh yeah, everyone calls it free to play. I've never heard anyone call a game like this free model. Never heard that. Especially the fact that Warframe, everything on Warframe is nothing is guarded behind a paywall except the 𝗏𝗏𝗙 stuff. But generally, like almost everything in the game is, you just grind for it. You just grind for it, honestly, which is so nice. But once again, this game does like require all of your time and such, so it does take a hot while. It takes a hot while for you to actually get somewhere in this game because you gotta grind on it almost every day. It would have also seen like 150 the Concord lifetimes. We don't talk about Concord. We all just pretend Concord never happened. Concord never happened. There's a reason why we say that. And like, I'm glad that game died. Like, let me be honest with you, that's not a video game that gamers are looking for. Yeah, you gotta give us games that we really, really enjoy. But if like the game developers refuse to acknowledge that nowadays, then what's the point of playing your video game? Just as older than Warframe. Oh, video games. I mean, sorry. TF2 is older? It is. But sorry, let me rephrase that then. A game that has been constantly updating and somehow did not... What is this? Hold on.
Shockingly fast when he creates duplicates. Look for the one that is armed.
I got a random ass phone call. I got a scammer call. Oh my god. I had to mute for a second because I got a scammer calling me. I'm like, oh, I like how I just put on a different voice too. I'm like, who is this? Scammers. Goddamn scammers. No, I am not human. Isn't that like the game where you're like investigating if someone's like, I don't know, like human or whatever to enter a hotel? Oh, it was like that recent horror game I played? Also, what was I talking about earlier before I got rudely interrupted by a scammer? Warframe is one of those games that has updated so much, and they somehow did not fail. They somehow did not fail with their product. After so many updates and so much shit, they managed to keep their player base alive by a massive number. And they evolved so much too. Oh, the India. Oh, God. Indians, man. Sadly, I mean, not to sound racist and whatnot, but fucking Indians always scam calling. It's kind of silly. I've never seen or heard any other race doing like the scam calls or whatever. It's never any other race. It's always Indians, weirdly enough. Yeah, where am I going? Where am I going? Jesus. I can't see what the shit. Oh, that's rare. Huh. Low? There we go.
On Tau, the wolf
Oh, it gets open.
prey. He was created in the image of ancient records.
How many updates over the years?
A naive tribute to ecosystems long extinct.
But for,
Those savage jaws were never meant.
I can't really recall any other games that are as old as Warframe, which got so many good, consistent updates that the game has never had any negative impact. Like realistically, have we ever, is there any game that's like has lasted as long as Warframe and had like a good positive, had always so much good positive feedback? I think Indian women are very beautiful, just there's a lot of racism against Indians. There is, sadly. I like, as much as I want to like be light with it and kind with it, there's like almost no defending it, sadly. It's just too much evidence. It's almost like trying to defend a case that you can't even defend. Tier 2 updates are mythical. That's what it's known to be. That's what it's literally known to be. I will love TF2 for the absurd amount of memes and shit, but I will never ever like the game or the community so much.
Amar thought himself a hunter.
Content and SFM compilations that come from TF2, amazing. Community and other stuff, not too much. They're almost myths, yeah. Everyone's desperate for an update. They all want an update, man, but they'll never get it. But you know, at least on the bright side, sign inspector videos. Oh no, I don't want, no, don't even get me started with those ones. I can already tell what kind of rabbit hole that one goes down to. I'm not gonna associate myself with that one. Hell no. No. Fucking hell. The signs on TF2 are just an entirely different species. I don't even want to bother. Gotta go. Have a great stream. You have a good one too, Angels. You have a good one too. Kingler, best Pokemon ever. If we're talking about, okay, so if we're talking about Pokemon, what is this? Defense, assassination. If we're talking about Pokemon, it's just porn. I know. That's what I was literally suspecting. Sorry, what was I saying? In terms of Pokemon, I am a Gardevoir collector. But every time I mention I'm a Gardevoir collector, people give me the weird look. They assume I'm like that kind of Gardevoir collector, and I'm like, no, I'm an actual Gardevoir enjoyer. I've always been a Gardevoir enjoyer. The reason why was because I caught a shiny Gardevoir in Pokemon on accident. One of the dumbest things that ever happened to me as a Pokemon player. Neo, how's it going? Welcome inside. How's it going, Neo? How about coming? Sit down. Why am I so fast? Who just fed me drugs this morning?
Many things have been
I like drugs. It's true. What do you mean need more energy? Energy reduction. Oh well, I can live with this.
So bold as people with nothing to lose.
I can live with this. This is all I need. This is just an elimination too, so it's just the excuse is go absolutely batshit haywire. Oh, wisp. It's too wisp. Oh my god. Let's go batshit crazy. Welcome to Warframe.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit.
Lucario fan? Lucario's whole aura truck? I can show you guys my Pokemon cards actually. I'm trying to collect all the Gardevoir cards. Also, I blame my sister for giving me the addiction. Oh my god. Because at first I wasn't into collecting Pokemon cards, and then as soon as my sister got me into it, I then just got an addiction. I now can't stop. I now can't stop collecting Pokemon cards. Oh god. But yeah, I think I have a picture of my Pokemon cards somewhere of my Gardevoir collection. When I tell people, you know what kind of fan. When I tell people, you know what kind of fan they think I am. You have the art cards? I do. Some of them, yes. Some of them, yes. I'll show you guys in a bit. Show you guys actually. I'll try to take a picture and transfer it over to my PC. Hold on. Where were you at? Up, point. Point. Up. Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. I like how when we showed our older sister the new Pokemon cards, she got so confused because she's an old Pokemon fan, and when she was looking at the cards, she's like, "Why does this one have so much HP? Why does this one? Why can that one do that? That was not supposed to do that." And then she was unaware how much Pokemon has changed over the course of the years. So she was seeing so much new stuff. For me, it was just stuff I kind of grew up with.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Jesus. I think my rarest Pokemon card goes for like $100. Oh my god. Jesus. Again, if you struggle with 𝗑𝙤𝙤, I'm sorry if you're a Warframe player. Because 𝗑𝙤𝙤 is not fun to deal with. There we go. And that we extracted. Hold on. I gotta get up real quick and take a picture of my cards. They're not really displayed correctly, but oh well. Hold on. Thing is that I also don't have a card book yet. Did I even take the picture correctly? Hold on. Why did my phone just shut down? Fuck. I like as shit it is, nothing special. Hold on. There we go. Did these fucks just take me to the next mission? They did. Human Warframe jump scare? What? What? Oh, are you talking about Marie? The proto frames? Because I forgot we have one of those.
This fluid injector has been recalibrated to wreak havoc on 𝘕𝑗 coning operation.
Hey, let's see what is the conditions of this one.
For as long as possible to ensure maximum damage.
Oh, okay, it's this kind of mission. Yeah, no, everyone's so used to the proto frames at this point. I also, no wait, don't I have a proto frame? Hold on. I do have the proto frame. I have Rolf. I have fucking Rolf. But I don't swap for him though, because it causes a bug. It causes a goddamn bug. The color in this area is so green. What is this, radiation? What is it, radiation? God. I feel so bad for... every time I stream Warframe, I always feel a little bad. And the reason why is because so much is going on that it's hard for you guys to tell what's even going on. For those who never played Warframe, they're like, what's even happening? I'm just going to assume he's killing people. For the biotech look. Yeah, Warframe is... Once again, the lore of Warframe is really weird. But it's not really that hard to understand. I mean, look into it. Has a lot of cool, unique themes as well. That kind of makes this game very flexible for any kind of person. Not to mention that Warframes themselves. So there's so many Warframes that fit whatever playstyle someone prefers. In my playstyle, I like to blow shit up. I like to go fast, and I also like to kill people. Which is why I play Uriel. But he's basically the demon frame. There's always a Warframe for someone. You can even look at the catalog of Warframes. I think there's like 54 Warframes. Right? 54? And they're still adding as many as they can. The most newest Warframe is that Painter. That Painter Warframe. And she is thick.
You want to hit those high notes?
She is thick.
You gotta mean it.
You gotta mean it. You think I can mean it? For that shit? Worth a shit. Especially the guns. The guns in this game are actually so crazy. Then we're gonna receive good night, Mono. Good night, chat. Sweet dreams. You have a good one, Kiwi. You have a good one. We're actually probably gonna get ready to end here in a bit too. We're gonna get ready to end here in a bit, man. Boy. Thick or tanky thick? Like thick. But you're okay. I'll show you what I mean by thick after this sortie. Because holy shit, a lot of people underestimate how sexy the characters can be in this game. And I mean, the characters are really sexy. Like, the devs know what the players want. I forgot, my gun is also... Oh, that's an ally, okay. For example, where is the Wisp? Where's the Wisp? She's not standing still, sadly. But the female frames in this are like thick. They're thick. They're sexy. Not even in that anime way either. They're actually just thick. They're built sexy. Sexy, normal women. Give me sexy frame or give me death, basically. I mean, that people say that the end game of Warframe is fashion frame. Make your Warframe as cool or as sexy as possible. And I have a lot of sexy frames. A lot. I got the sexiest of the sexiest frames. This is a defense mission. It's just kill shit. Kill shit and beat shit up. Which honestly, easy enough. Ugh. Kill shit. Defend shit. Don't let the enemies breathe, basically. The cool thing about Warframe 2 is that it's actually very starter friendly. Just I would say the game's just hard to, you know, grind. You just have to keep up the grind. Like Space Marine 2, endgame is just grip game. Basically, yeah. Well, no, this game's older than Space Marine 2. Warframe was, I think Warframe was legit the first game that, yeah, no, Warframe is the first game that invented that term. Endgame is just fashion. Because this game doesn't really have an endgame. Endgame is just fashion. But yeah, I don't remember any other games that's really like so crazy based on fashion, except like, you know. Actually, no, I think Warframe is one of the only, technically only one of the only games that has so much fashion options. Which once again is why it rose to the top. In terms of like customizations and shit. Because once again, a lot of people underestimate how much you can customize in this game. There's so much customization in this game. No, actually, no. The last game I played that had a lot of customization was a game called Mod Nation. It was a racer game. The customization in that game was like, holy shit. I wish I could replay it, honestly. One day I want to be able to replay that game. It was one of my childhood favorites. One of my childhood favorites that I will forever miss. That's just leveling more. Fallout 76. I remember I had a friend that was really addicted to that game. Like really. He was like in general obsessed with Fallout. And then he was so excited for Fallout 76. But then like I remember when the game released, he like stopped talking about it, and it was like weird. It was like he was going through a phase, like the game turned out to be a disappointment or something. And he was like sad about it or whatever. Which was understandable. A game that's like your religion turns out to have a shitty release. Very understandable. I basically felt that pain with One Punch Man Season 3. It was not a game, but you know, an anime. People in that game who are level 2000. What games have I played where you could easily tell how much someone put their time into a game by just looking at their profile? Warframe, it's kind of easy to tell, but not really. Rivals is getting there though, actually. Rivals, For Honor, and Marvel Rivals. You can tell the sliding Garo. Oh my god, I hate it. Garo has been my favorite anime character since 2018, but now, oh god, I hate it. I don't even have an anime favorite. I don't even have a favorite anime character anymore because of that. I do have my #1 favorite video game character though, and that is 100% 𝙑𝙬𝙑 from Elden Ring Night Rain. The aura on that fucking boss is insane. I've never seen a boss fight with such fucking aura. Assassination. At least it's an easy assassination.
That's why you're so eager. I can appreciate.
Oh, sorry, wait, what was I saying? Like, when it comes to this game in general, no, I couldn't even show it because they already got sort of the mission. At least this is the last mission before I can just cut to chilling back and then just showing some stuff before I decide to end the stream today. But, sorry, what was I saying? In Rivals, they added an update where if you have 300 hours into a character, somewhere around there, you get a portrait. Oh my god, I ran into the most sassiest girl ever in Rivals. And I mean this as in, like, in a super bad way that I was so concerned. No painter? What do you mean no painter? What's a painter?
Detecting a potential target. Use it. Search for traces of the target.
Wait, there's a target here? What do you mean there's a target here? What do you mean, Samaris? What target?
Wake up, you gutsacks!
What target? Oh, the painter. Oh yeah, sorry about that. I was trying to show her after this mission because this is the last mission. What the fuck?
What we do to cheaters?
Oi! Oi! Oh, okay. Oh, that works too. What the fuck? Oi! Open the door! There we go. Fucking hell. Not someone already hacked it. That's why I thought it kicked me out of the console. Don't mind me, just zooming around the speed of light. Whee! Oh god. I am glad there's no such thing. What the fuck? I'm glad there's no such thing as collision in Warframe. If you like crash to a wall, have no fear. You'll be a-okay. But then you just look at my current frame. He looks like an absolute menacing demon that you don't want to fuck with in general. Just in general too. I met a guy by the name of Pixie who is so crazy passionate with Uriel that he literally like almost made it into his character. he turned his profile, his social profiles and everything into Uriel. Have a good one, dude, guys. Have a good one. Have point. I did not mean to use that ability. Oh well, worth it. Sometimes the boss fights never shut up. How sassy was the Rivals player? Okay, so she used her ultimate, her healer ultimate,
It will be a perfect specimen.
in a very
So synthesize it for me.
bad way. Wait, what? That was a synthesis target? Oh shit. Where is it? I think they have it, do they? They got it, okay. Did they get it? I don't know. I don't know if they got it. But, she was she used her healer ultimate in a bad way, and so I talked in game chat saying, hey, let's just be a little careful with how we use our ultimates. She took it as the biggest insult ever, that for the entire game she began insulting me for just me asking her to just be careful with her ultimate. And it was like, I was like, holy shit. And throughout the entire game, she was insulting me. That even the other players in our team were questioning her behavior. And there was another player in our team who was, you know, classified themselves as a femboy or whatever. Right? Why is this not working? Fuck. I'm in a plate. What is this? Is there like a bug or something? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, I'm a dum-dum. Okay. It took me a while to even understand that. It was ranked. It was ranked. When I'm playing ranked, I'm as friendly as I possibly can be to players because, of course, I don't want to piss anyone off. And I want to make sure we actually get through the game. But, gosh, she was an absolute bitch. Like, I just said one thing, and she took it as an insult for the entire game. Dude, are we this right? I'm confusion. I am confusion. Okay, so maybe it's at the same time or something like that? Oh, maybe it has to be at the same time. Yeah, it was, yeah. I knew it. I had to do it for them. God. Yeah, she looks ugly. Okay, Jesus Christ. Get the fire. That took so long to solve. Oh my god. I had a feeling, I was like, why is this not unlocking? Do we all have to hit them at the same time? And then boom, finally. What is this? Hey, come back here. Why are you in there? Come on out. Yeah, get him, 25 jugs of Uriel. Exact words here, she ugly. Yeah, she is. Did we do it? Ow. Okay. Oh god. Oh no, we have to do it like this. Jesus. This one's gonna be hard. Ow. Okay. I gotta fly around to avoid that fucking thing. Yeah, I was about to say, I've never encountered this version of her. She is crazy fucking difficult. Oh god, come on. Oh, fuck off. There we go. Such crazy delayed shots. There we go. Does that? Do I have to shoot that? Ow. Probably, I don't know. There we go. Now what? This one? I have to use this one because this one has faster bullet trajectory. Oh, Jesus! This is an annoying ass boss! Like, I mean, annoying. Okay. So as soon as she does that, I just gotta move out of the arena. They're down again. They're also down again. That is genuinely so annoying. Okay, we did it. Now what? I did not expect... Oh, now she just comes back? Okay. Now we can just, like, shred her. Please don't do it again. Ah, she's gonna do it again. Here we go again. Orbital strike again? Okay. Now I just gotta fly around.
My patience, Tenno. No more play.
Now standing in the center there. Okay. There we go. And then that one. That one. That one. There we go. I got that one. Now I got that one in a jiffy. Once again, I just gotta fly around that. There we go. One, two, three, oh, four. There we go. That's two of them. My cat turned off my PC. I just got it back on. Oh, okay. This boss is really annoying. And I mean, like, in that way, that she is super annoying.
I was expecting...
There we go.
I don't know. More.
Oh, shit. But at least we figure it out. We gotta hit all the things, gotta hit all the things before the orbital strike comes in. One, two, shit. Oh, I need to reload everything. Son of a bitch. Ah. Hi, Jeffrey. How's it going? Oh, God. Where's that one? Top one. One. And two. There we go. Any more? Nope, no more. Did I just do 3 of these fucks? These motherfuckers were useless on my team. Where's she at? Hey, come back here. Why is she running in the air? Fucking hell. Okay, what? Genuinely, what the fuck? Hello? Oh my god. Stand the fuck still. Okay, there we go. Jesus. That was genuinely annoying. Yeah, warning if you're still on. Oh my god. Someone got warned.
Nicely done, Tenno. Defeating Kella in front of our audience will show
Oh my god.
that there is another way.
Jesus Christ. I'm like, bitch, you're the one who just ran away. Some bosses, dude, just make me roll my eyes. I think, like, that's, you know, I think that's why I really love FromSoft games that actually lets you fight a boss. The boss doesn't run away or anything like that. But you have to overcome them anyway, because they're like 10 times stronger than you. You have to learn their moveset and everything.
Won't be bothering us anymore.
Which is the cool part. You're grumpy and groggy because you took a nap? Took a nap, so you're grumpy now? Have some food. Have a snack. Have something to cure yourself with. Relax. Kick back. Have some cocaine. No, I'm kidding. Well, finally, we did that. What was my reward? Another fucking sculpture? How many sculptures does this game want to give me? Why do I have that one? There we go. Why do I have so many goddamn sculptures? Give me a which heard the one game's boss supposed to learn from the player. Is it like when you play as some kind of evil princess or something? Something like that? Also, wait, where's she at? So wait, I was gonna like show how thick the new Warframe is. There she is. So that's the front side, and then we got the back side. Which, yes, super thick. Super thick. Yeah. Everyone saw this and they were like, damn. They were like, damn.
Operator, the system needs you.
Everyone dug into that Warframe so quickly. But like, once again, if we were gonna look at sexy frames, this is one of my sexy frames, Ember. Look at that. She is sexy as fuck. What are the other fashions I got for her? White and red. And there's just normal. I got black and red and white and red. Super crazy fashion, but once again, we all know what's the real fashion part about her. What's another sexy frame of mine? This one, Cora. Another sexy frame. So take a Souls boss, adapt players' moves, changing attacks. Wouldn't really know about that. I don't know. I don't know too much. Which one's another one? You? Are you a sexy frame? Yeah, kinda. Yeah. I put some nice fashion on Saren. But where is Miss... Oh yeah, Wisp. There she is. Fucking. I mean, for Wisp, it's a little obvious. She's like literally the booty queen and such. How it works. Name something you need before you start cooking barbecue. A grill. A grill. Unless you mean the actual barbecue sauce, yeah. But then you got no grill. How are you gonna cook it? This is my this is one fashion frame I'm so proud of. Who is Araxia? She is the spider Warframe. But this is one I'm really proud of. Hi, Dylan. How's it going? But she's got this one as well. But this one I'm really proud of because she almost has the red skirt and everything. She has made her look super sexy in this one. But where the hell is the sauce? Oh my god, Araxia. She is the spider Warframe. This is her right here. I made her look like a fucking demon queen. Once again, I'm proud of how I did her fashion here. I made her look like an absolute demon queen. She's a cool Warframe as well, but I think they nerfed her or something. A little bit. But she's still such a cool-ass Warframe to play if you utilize her correctly. God. Once again, the game has so many Warframes that you can fashionize. Look at this fashion right here. This one I went fucking crazy with. This one is another one I'm really proud of because holy shit, she looks like an absolute fucking Gundam unit. Really loved how I did Titania. She is a fucking mecha goddess. I did. This was a 𝗏𝗏𝗏 fashion. If you guys don't know who 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is, she's a VTuber. I just thought of it in a silly way. I was like, what if she is the bug queen. What if I gave her a 𝗏𝗏𝗏 look? And I just did so in my off time. Gave her a fucking roach queen. Look. Giant scissors that has a bunch of blood abilities. We do have a Warframe that does that. It's Garuda. She is the blood Warframe. She's also sexy. Oh my god. Immediate thought of Valentine's Day because of that pink skin. I don't use pink too much on my Warframes. I mean, red and black is one of the obvious ones. But Loki. Loki. Of course, I made Loki based off of Loki, green and black. Because I just had to. I was like, dude, come on. You gotta know Loki with his iconic colors, green. The god of mischief can't be the god of mischief without looking like the god of mischief. But Loki was the first prime I got in the game. And he's been like one of the most important ones. Let's not go out saying people's name now, Mono. Loki. 99% of Warframe players. I like my women biochemicals. They can literally kill me. They're literally made of metals and stuff. So even if you tried to bed a Warframe, your pelvis would get broken. But in the end, it's worth it. Oh yeah, and then there's this Warframe. Didn't I try to make a Hatsu? No, I didn't. This is the music Warframe, but I think she literally has a Hatsu. Yeah, she does. She has a Hatsune Miku themed skin. If you want to make her Hatsune Miku. But that's my fashion for her. She is a rave. She is a music rave god. Who else do I have? Who else? Harley Quinn. Yes, the Jester Warframe. Fucking Mirage. Oh my god. Hers I tried to do a lot more with, but I couldn't sadly, but still, I'm a little proud of the design. A little proud. I can't do too much in fashion. Varuna. Hers, I basically made her I think the goal I tried to do with her was make her look like a hellhound. Because honestly, I couldn't really think of any other better theme with Varuna. Still, she is a beast muscle mommy, so a lot of people do love Varuna for that. Who else? I feel like I'm missing one more. Are all your frames female? No. My top three frames are not even female. Who is Saren? She is oh, this frame? She's the poison Warframe. She basically poisons and stuff. I have 2 fashions on her. But she is a Warframe based off of poisoning people. But no, not all of my frames are female. There's like my top 3 frames. There's Uriel, who is the demon Warframe. And then there is Sevagoth, who is the ghost, ghost pirate Warframe. Who, by the way, is once again, my top. He's one of my top users, and he's not even male or anything like that. Yeah, he's not even female. They're both male characters, and my third most used is Zaku. Zaku, who is literally Zaku's just called the Void Warframe or something like that, right? Because he's literally a Warframe combined with a bunch of different other Warframes that are unknown to man. He's basically an amalgamation. So those are basically my top Warframes. He's not like Zaku doesn't even have a gender. Zaku's just it. Zaku is just an it. Meanwhile, for Uriel and Sevagoth, they're both male Warframes. I forgot what it's called. Katana Warframe. You get to start. Oh, that's Excalibur, but you get a better one named Umbra later on. Yeah, this one, Umbra. I didn't even give him that much fashion. I honestly loved his original skin so much that I just added armor and some other stuff to him. But yeah, that's Umbra. There's a lot more other Warframes that have their own unique melee. Oh, the Gaff. Where's the Gaff? The Gaff is another Warframe I really like. Z. Yeah, let's go to Z. Oh, and that's Gauss. Gauss is the fucking speedster, but where's the Gaff? There she is. She is like the headless horseman Warframe. She thick too, damn. Hey, Nom, how's it going? But if we just go through my Warframes here, we have Ash. He's the assassin Warframe. Atlas. He's basically the punching stone Warframe. Banshee. She's the sound Warframe. Baruch. Gauss, Octane. Oh no, Gauss is much more faster than Octane. That man can literally move at the speed of fucking light. Baruch, he's the monk Warframe. Caliban, he's the sentient Warframe. No, that's not Caliban. Yeah, that's my Caliban. That's Caliban Prime. Caliban, he's the sentient Warframe. Once again, there's so many cool looking fucking characters and Warframes that you guys could get into. Chroma, I didn't give this guy fashion at all, sadly. Chroma, he's the Dragon Warframe, the Gaff, Headless Horseman, Ember, Fire Warframe. Equinox, she got the thick thighs of your life. Equinox, she is the Day and Night Warframe. Excalibur, we already know him. Frost, I don't even need to elaborate there. Gara, she's the Glass Warframe, which is a little interesting. Garuda, Blood Warframe. Gauss, we already went over him. Wait. Yeah, Gauss, Speedster Warframe. Grendel. Fat ass that likes to eat. Gur. I don't even know how to describe Gur. The Circuit Warframe. Okay. The Circuit Warframe. She's, complicated to explain. Harrow. Cultist Warframe. Hildren. Yes. Hydroid. Octopus. I'm not even joking. Octopus pirate themed Warframe. Inaros Mummy Warframe. Ivara Hunter Warframe. Jade Angel Pregnant Warframe. I'm not even joking of that one either, but yes, Jade is the angelic pregnant Warframe. Korra. What is she? What is she supposed to? She's like a beast tamer or something like that, right? Yeah, she's like a beast tamer Warframe or something like that. Lavos, Chemical Warframe. Limbo, Dimension Warframe. Loki, don't need to elaborate. Magnetic Warframe. Mesa, Gunslinger Warframe. Mirage, Illusion/hallucination Warframe. She's technically the same thing as Loki, but different. Necros, Necromancer Warframe. Nezha, don't need to elaborate if you know who Nezha is from Chinese mythology. Nidus, Infection Warframe. Oberon, Plant Warframe, like, you know, plant, trees, life, all that stuff. Guardian Warframe. Nyx, almost the same thing with hallucinations and shit, but she's more focused on hallucinations. Nova, Radiation Warframe. Octavia, Music Warframe. Araxia, Spider Warframe. Protea, Time Warframe. Saren, Poison Warframe. Rhino, Tank Warframe. Revenant, Which, hilariously enough, that's me as a VTuber. I'm a Revenant, but I don't use him because I don't like his abilities. Revenant's Warframe. Sevagoth, Pirates, Ghost, Warframe, Titania, Fairy, Trinity, Healer, Valbin, Valkyr, super angry woman you'd want to marry, but if you do the slightest thing wrong, she'll rip you to shreds. Uriel, Demon Warframe, Volt, Electricity Warframe, Varuna, Beast Warframe, Wisp, Ghost / Wraith Warframe, Yariel. Look at the little dance she's doing. Fucking Yariel. She's just Yariel. Zaku, Amalgamation Warframe. Wukong. Once again, Chinese mythology. You know who he is. Zephyr, Wind Warframe. So yes, Limbo is Michael Jackson, just Warframe. Where's Limbo? Where's he at? Limbo. You could technically try to make him look like fucking Michael Jackson. What skins does he even have? That looks god weird. Look at that one. That one makes him look silly. I like the Limbo Prime one, honestly. But yeah, technically you could try to make him look like Michael Jackson. But I think he's also literally declared as one of the most useless Warframes. No one really uses Limbo, sadly. People literally declare him as one of the most useless Warframes, sadly. But yeah. In terms of everything else, I think we're done for today. I think we're done for today. We just got to play some Warframe, and we also got to react to stuff, and it's also getting late for a lot of you buddies. So that's all. That's gonna be all for today. I'll probably stream tomorrow to like react to some more stuff and whatnot. But yeah, that'll be all for today, buddies. It is time to just sit back, relax, and just finally some of you need to get some goddamn sleep. So, thank you, Blood Buddies, so much for watching today's stream. If you're lurking in the background, or if you would like to keep updated with future streams, join the Discord. And I'll be seeing you, Blood Buddies, in the next one. Bye-bye. Have a good one, buddies. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Where's my screen? Where's it at? Ah, it's right there.